Okay, I'm back.
None of these legendary buffs seem that crazy.
Yeah, if you want to throw stun on K-Maz, that'd be great. Otherwise, head on up here so we can start on this trash, guys.
Yeah, K-Maz, drop a stone.
Sarah, slap my booty hole. Oh, you're not even up here.
Gosh, I don't think that was necessary, but I liked it. That definitely wasn't necessary. You could have just walked.
What did you do to me?
What? I didn't do anything to you. What do you think I did to you?
Sounds like you did something.
Mia was feeling very bad. She went to lay down. She said
Yeah, I
she'd,
talked to her.
You did, okay.
Won't let me target velocity. There we go.
Yeah, he was on a loading screen. Looks like that loading screen was entering the raid.
Sarah, do you need one still? Let's just do it. Let's make sure.
Everybody sent, but yeah. Keep sending them. Just waiting on any of the variety of people who are late to log on, and we go.
Where's Blink? He was just in Discord. Like,
Yeah, his
probably
power's
not
out
good.
again.
Is he from Texas?
well,
Louisiana.
So, I mean, who's not here that we don't know isn't gonna be here?
Nobody.
Well, Brandon. He said he would be late.
Yep, Branded, Naya, Sign, and Blink are all not online. One of them log on, they're getting in, and we're going.
Alright.
Whoa, whoa, you said they were going. You over here pulling trash?
I'm pulling trash with or without them. But we're going.
What trash in the instance do we even have available? Do we want to just clear trash?
Not
Try to get
much.
some
They
BOE?
use some bracers.
Mm-hmm. Ditto. I have 2 13s on still.
Yeah, sure. If we clear all this and nobody's on, we can go do a little bit more. I don't know what actually happens when you kill though.
He goes back to sinful.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if anybody scrolled back and looked at the images that Sarah posted before the other conversation, but so from what I read, the biggest tip for this is if you are one of the people that is not on the side with 2, you want to set up your character so you are directly looking down straight through the one closest to you and the one on your side closest to that player that has 2 on their side. Makes it a billion times easier for the person 2 on their side.
So it's the soccer boss all over again.
I mean, not really, because you just want to make it. Think of it as making a V, not a triangle.
Right. But That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at your diagrams, like player 1 is looking through 2 of them at player 2. How they're positioned. They're not just trying to get the one they're closest to. They're trying to align themselves so they are in a direct line with the one they're closest to and the one on their side that the other player 2 in your diagrams is closest to.
I didn't notice until I started looking at the fight though, but the name of the mechanic on Mythic is Simple Geometry. How funny is that?
Hard.
Even funny, the ability doesn't exist in
I thought it
Overwatch
was
anymore.
Sin and whatever.
Yeah, look in the...
How can you freedom yourself during the actual boss, but not during the trash mechanic?
Oh, me?
Alright. My power's back on. Do y'all still have room?
Yep.
Alright, I'll log on while.
Acceptable.
Will it require you to have a generator ready for raid night in the future? Yeah, this is bullshit. I can't freedom myself.
I
No,
live
you
in an
can't.
apartment complex. A generator really wouldn't be feasible.
That's fine. He was joking.
Hang that shit from the ceiling
I
like
know.
a fucking necklace.
Alright, we'll just wait for him, get him in, and then we go.
Surely even a sycophant like you can see that.
What I see is a bold new future about to unfold. A future with no place.
Yeah, let's summon K-Man so we could drop a stone. Nice blinkosh.
I almost was got that.
Really got the links on point tonight.
How did he beat me?
Would you say that Ash's blink is on CD?
It is now, yeah.
No, not anymore. It came back up.
Wait, they're the same guy?
He's dual boxing. I knew it.
Osh just blinks on CD?
It's too confusing. I can't figure it out.
Thank you for getting the joke, Andy. I feel like you.
No problem, buddy.
It's worth bringing up publicly too. We were talking about this the other day, but Morgraine track record, just pathetic names, like some of the worst. But he made a shaman, and the name of the character is More Chains, because that has chain heal, chain lightning. And I said that's just a great name. Major steps in the right direction Morgraine's been making recently, so it's really glad to have him back.
Well, it's a play off of more grain, obviously. As well.
Yeah,
yeah,
people don't.
I saw the name
I
and I
did
thought it
not
might have
get
been
that at all.
a demon hunter.
Oh yeah, Sigil of Chains. Yeah.
You know the story of
The shaman makes sense too.
the paladin too, right? I
What?
don't think it's because like High Commander Mograine.
Yeah.
I meant Morgraine because it was a Tauren originally.
Yeah, no, I mean, that part obviously. Yeah, we get that much.
Well, some of these people don't get it. I like it. It's funny. It's definitely better than Band Troll and Piano Monk. So.
So.
Oh.
Are you online or wait, what's going on?
I'm logging into the game server.
Okay.
Have there been problems with the service today?
I was installing my SSD and then my power came back on, so I still don't have an SSD. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if you DC'd again somehow.
SSD. It's like so last generation.
Jeez, I remember you trying to convince me to get one back in MOP
And you finally got one, and
Yeah.
it was amazing.
a year
gotta-
ago.
I got an M dot.
It's literally a game changer.
I got an M.2 now.
No, it's the same game. It just loads.
Even more.
Yeah, it
ridiculous.
loads a lot faster. That's it.
Pretty sure I could shut my computer down and be back in game in like 15 seconds.
Yep. There wasn't so much stuff for me to open every time I did. It would definitely be 15 seconds. The fucking launcher and Discord and all these apps and all this stuff takes forever.
I hate that shit.
And it
So
makes
it-
it
What
impossible
you
to
what
just
you
cycle it.
do, Metro, on your computer is make a separate user and set up the startup profile to have all those automatically launch for like when you stream, like all of your streaming shit. So you can just switch profiles and it'll auto populate everything that you want up.
That's interesting.
Why stop there? Just get a separate stream PC, you know?
Yeah.
Why stop there? Just implant your brain into a computer and then have it do everything
Yep.
for you.
Neuralink.
There you
Andy, I don't know about you. I can't even get a single RTX, much less a second one. So that is not feasible.
One of the
That
few
makes
good
two of
movies that
us.
Johnny Depp was in. Transcendence.
The
I
hell?
will be sticking with my 2080 Super.
I have that too.
I've got a 1080 or 1060.
What the fuck? What are you still in the previous raid?
My video card is like by far the worst part of my computer currently.
You shouldn't feel like that. I think mine got you beat. I have a 760.
I have an ATX 1.3.
I have onboard graphics.
I don't have a graphics card yet.
Yeah, I have a laptop that. just,
Yeah, Rusty's doing fine with it.
debatable.
And
Hey,
he
Russ,
has
you
one
got
hand.
2 hands now. Can you pump some of that shaman DPS that Resto does?
What are you saying, Onsi?
And he has one hand. That's all I said.
No, I have 2 hands. You're thinking about them?
Okay, so anyway, so let's talk about some things while we wait. Some things that I saw that I don't just listen to the original Wowhead post didn't really make a lot of sense to me, but now I started to understand things better. So out of the gate, there's no real reason to have everybody off to the side like that. I don't fully understand why that was ever something anybody recommended either, honestly, after looking at all these videos. So yeah, we're just gonna have the boss kind of right where she is, a little bit farther to the front maybe, but kind of just spread out in the middle of the room, and then we're just going to be moving to this side here every time, probably good 40-50 yard allocations, and we'll eventually end up at purple, and then we'll eventually end at orange, and it's just going to be this half circle moving around. Okay, the main thing here is if we can get the first set or the final set of ads to not happen, that would be huge. Okay, so we have a fair amount of immunities for this. Not too many, but Rogue, Hunter, 3 Mages, and DK. So if you guys, and Paladin too. So if you guys all use your CD right before the ads come out, there's weak ores for this to help with that. You'll want to try to find one. It could substantially swing the encounter. Obviously, we have the ability to potentially skip all 3 ads if we got lucky enough. You know what I mean? But it's never going to happen, I don't think. But I have seen guilds skip all 3 ads, so if you get lucky enough, that could literally be the reason we kill the boss at some point. So, but yeah, AMS, like some smaller ones could be used every time. I'd probably just AMS. I don't know about Rogue, but yeah, some of the smaller ones could be used every single time. So you'll want to do that. Otherwise, just make sure you have it up for the final set of ads and the first set of ads. And that's the only time there should ever be any type of immunity on this fight, since most of the other mechanics are just going to be random damage and shit. And then obviously make sure we do not just randomly use an immunity while you have the ads. We had some problems with that last night. Trying to think. This fight is actually mechanically almost nothing going on. There's really, you literally just have to do what's happening when it's happening, and that's it. So once you learn what's happening as it happens, this is going to be a pretty straightforward encounter. I guess the actual numerical side of things is much more complicated than it looks. So I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully we'll eventually have 19 to 20 players and we'll go find that out. But yeah, there's some concern that damage might not be where it's at. It's not a problem. There's still a lot of mechanics to learn. This is going to be, you know, a fight where we have to learn everything else perfectly, and then hopefully get some luck. I've seen dozens of guilds kill this after the enrage, quote unquote, and not a concern at all, especially with some of the classes we have to do stuff like that. So I guess we'll just get some pulls then until somebody actually logs on, and we will see what happens. So let's just practice the first phase, and we'll have all CDs used on the pull. Make sure you're having full. Obviously, maybe not right now since we don't have a full group, but yeah, just start practicing maximizing your damage on the pull here. This is going to be super important. This is like a huge DPS race, and that's effectively like if the last fight was a healing like maximization fight, this is a DPS maximization fight, the way we're going to do this. And I didn't fully understand it until I looked at multiple videos, but it's actually like this is a strategy that we're doing to just burn the boss. Like, we have to do that. If we don't, we're not going to be able to do the encounter. There's going to be times where we need to skip jars filling up, okay? And if we don't have the damage we need at these times, then we're just going to wipe the fight, or it's just going to make the end of the fight impossible. So we'll see what it looks like.
Is there anything I need to know specific since I missed last night? What you guys might be doing?
Yeah, we didn't really do anything last night, so this is our first full night on progression. We just pulled it like 5 or 6 times just to see it. But we are 3 healing this, and you're one of the 3, so just keep that in mind.
There is only one dome on the 4th container. It's when it gets to 6%.
Yeah, and we're actually going to change that too. I still don't even know when or why this is happening. It's apparently 1.5 minutes into the fight when we want to use that. So 1.5 minutes into the fight, somebody is going to click that. I'll just put a mark down for ease of note, but that skull mark over there. At 1.5 minutes into the fight, somebody needs to click that. I'll try my best to remember, but I'm not going to be able to remember that in these early polls, so I don't exactly understand why it's that timing, but that's something to keep in mind, all right? Okay, so let's get...
Is it the only thing we're dumping the whole time?
Yep, the whole fight.
Okay.
All right, so come on up closer, guys.
Oh, Kalthos is helping us.
Oh, great. All right, here we go. Correct. Yeah, first thing is the soak, I believe. No, it's the orbs first. Geometry first. Kano Kamaz vomits. Okay, soak, 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 soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And now ads are next. Make sure we get the ads. Surround the boss with the ads. Bring the ads to melee. Oh, somebody already immune to one. That's great. So we only have one interrupt ad.
No, we don't have the big guy.
Oh, what the hell? That's strange. Soak, guys. Got orbs again. Earth Shock Vicario Vomit.
Purple order.
Good. Okay, next set of ads. Soak as well, guys. And we're killing ads.
Thanks, Paul.
Got it. More lines to go do. They have to form a triangle, Juva. You can't just stand next to one.
You gotta do both, Juva.
Form a V through both of those. Yep, keep moving, Juba. Yep.
We still have Devo. Do not have Devo up currently, Sandra. Put Devo up. Give me up. Okay, so we should have been moving already. And did we miss the 1.5 minute thing, I assume? Because that canister's at 30%. Looks like we successfully immuned an ad as well. Yeah, no tank ad. That's interesting. Got more orbs. Oh, good work. Oh, we did not soak there?
Yeah, I tried. Didn't make it in time. It
Okay, yeah,
was
so
way in the back.
at that point, when the orbs bounce, they're always going to bounce to the center, so just be aware of that. It's going to be pretty hectic in the middle of the room there by the end of the fight, but I mean, that's 40% with 19 players, so I don't know. Obviously, it's going to get harder, and we still have an Enraged to contend with, but I'm not seeing too much difficulty coming out of this encounter.
So, from what I was told, the fight does not even start till 25% when you get the empowered mechanics.
Obviously, it gets harder, but it certainly starts. All the mechanics are the same. They just are slightly harder, so if you learn them now, you'll learn them at the end as well.
And if people could stack less within the middle of the room, because there's a lot of...
Yeah, first of all, again, I didn't listen to a word I said on the beginning, which is no surprise, but we all want to be loosely clumped around the boss, okay? So we do not want everybody just hanging out in nowhere, basically, okay? After the second set of ads come out, we move the boss to the next mark, and you will follow. All players will follow. So we're basically in one kind of clump, not stacked, but all kind of spread out evenly so we can get good AoE heal, benefit from these 3 healers we only have, so... yeah, so you're starting around blue, then we're moving to green, etc. So make sure you're following, make sure you're not hanging out in the middle of the room, because if mechanics go out, well, I don't know exactly if that could harm us, but regardless, we want everybody close. Okay, let's keep getting practice. Here's right check.
Grab Hell Stones again, please.
Okay, here we go. Right, people aren't ready. Rusty, Velocity. Okay, here we go. And that boss isn't moving, so get up here, guys. Don't be 30 yards away from the boss. I don't know why everybody's starting so far away. We'll auto attack the boss. Jeez. There's the first set of orbs. So again, the 2 that are close together, somebody has to form a triangle too. You can't just stand next to one. Orange has to move to form a triangle between the other 2. Nope, you can't stand on top of one. You have to, okay, we have to talk about this fight for the people who didn't research this fight at all. Swipe it up. So, let me get some pictures here. Sarah linked some great pictures.
Pyro, see how you were near 2 here? See where the dragon is? This is where you needed to be. Back here, so that your beam is hitting both of these.
Yeah, you're not trying to make a triangle. You're literally trying to make a V. So Pyro, you would have been like the middle part, and then the other 2 people would have been like, you know.
It'd be about where between mine and Andy's corpses in that general area.
Wrenching the sin from you.
Okay, so there you go. Check out the raid strategy. There's 3 pictures. Those are, you're gonna need to learn those. Okay, it's not random at all. It's one of those 3 every time, and there should not be any surprise when it happens. It's actually really easy. Now that I've seen it, you just have to identify which one it is quickly and then react. So there's been some suggestion that, like, since the marks are kind of like consistent every time, we should just have somebody go to the exact same orientation every time, but I don't think that's going to help our group. I think that's just going to confuse people. So I'm not going to say anything about that, but just be aware that this is not random, and if we did do that, you would always go to the exact same orientation every time. You would know exactly where you're going ahead of time. So if you do not know that, you have to learn that before we do the fight, okay? There's no time to fuck around with it, especially at the end. Like, can we get a health stone or something soon? There's no time to fuck around with that, especially at the end, okay? If you do not know where you're going before it goes out at the end, you're not going to make it, and you're just going to die. And if you die, we wipe, I think. I don't exactly know what happens if we fail it, but I'm pretty sure it's really bad.
It's game over unless you can finish it while you die.
Got it. Yeah, it puts like a dot on everybody or something, right?
Yeah, it's like 200,000 damage to everybody or something.
Got it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna drop cauldron and food. Got to get more food. Eat up. Unfortunately, we just cannot afford Vantage runes. They'd be like 60k for the whole thing right now, so I don't know what's going on with that market, but we're gonna have to find a solution to that if we want to.
I'll donate 60k.
Well, either way, I don't have them, so don't worry about it. Alright, raid check coming, here we go. When we bought them for Hungry Devourer, they were 1,000 gold each. Now they are over 3,000 gold each, so I don't know what's going on there. Alright, here we go. Okay, so first orbs are out. Vomit, go. Good. Soaks now. And then it's ads. And this is the one we want to immune. Use immune. Oh, good, we only got one ad. So we're just killing that ad quickly. It's the tank one, alright. Interesting. So, guys. At this point, we would just be DPSing boss, guys. This tank ad does not actually need to die. And the next set of ads is coming. When that happens, we need to make a move after the ads are killed. So be ready to move towards green. And a minute and a half into the fight, we would have dumped. I think we just did that. Good. Soak, guys, soak. Thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so here's the ads. And soak, guys. We kill these ads quickly. Interrupt red, thank you. And then as soon as these ads are dead, we're moving.
Take ad.
Take what ad?
Ad, not ball.
I got it.
You
Yo,
have
moving
it.
closer.
I see. Okay, we should be moving now. Everybody stay with boss, guys. Don't stand on this side of all this shit. Soak, soak, soak. This tank ad also would need to die eventually, so I could join the group. I get Tom, but the boss is just gonna run over here, so. Looks like we got another one skipped. Yeah, I'm coming over. Okay, got only 2 caster ads. Next is orbs again. I'm pretty close to them, so be careful.
Arab skull, somebody.
Cool, go work on all that. Soak again, and we're going to be moving. Get ready for double soak, guys. Keep moving slightly towards purple. Join us, guys. Don't get caught out there. Join us. Stack up so we can heal. Beams again. Now there's the lines blocking your entry into them.
2, 1.
Oh, what the hell? Didn't know I could even get the ads. Oh wait, what?
Double soak.
Yep, soaking mids, guys.
Take ball.
Yeah, that ad is now not tanked because they had to move. Build the soak in mid again, I guess. Let's get a call out on that, please, guys, okay? When you see it bounce the first time, just some call. Pretty good, though.
Got missed. We got all the very far ones.
Okay, so you good, dude, or what? If not, I'll get somebody else. Pretty good pull. Yeah, so I mean, I really feel like there's nothing to talk about. Like, anybody have any questions? I mean, this is a really straightforward encounter. Just gonna be about reacting to the mechanics and doing them as they happen. There's not much to learn, I don't feel like. Obviously, at the end, there's gonna be a lot more shit going on, but it's kind of it. What was that? Time-wise, 5 minutes.
Yeah, so we have 1 minute to kill the boss from there?
Yeah, basically.
Yep. Yep, it is a... You need to do like 90k raid DPS to kill this boss.
What are we currently at?
I have no idea, I haven't looked.
Okay, let's recheck.
A rough estimate from our meters, right? It's like fucking 60.
Not good, is what it's. Still got a lot of people just struggling to actually do damage that's representative of where we're at in this tier. Alright, here we go. Yeah, make sure everybody's getting a nice burst window here, including healers.
Usually damage all the fight.
Okay, first orbs. Soak. And then it's ads. Ready for immunity. There we got 2. And if it's a tank ad, you just leave it for now. This first set is not too important. Yep, 1 tank ad.
Swap.
Keep going, purple. Keep going.
Take the ad, not the boss.
Yep, I got it. Gotta move over. Whoever's on the triangle, good.
The ray frames are wrong, then it shows me through them.
We need to kill this ad at some point, guys.
Oh, I see. They're just right on top of each other. I just taunted the wrong one. Soak, and then as the ads come out, we need to move.
Take the ball.
Okay, so these ads, we need to kill all 3 quickly, and then we're going to make a big move.
Blue, you guys are missing.
It's right by the stage.
We need,
Right by the stage.
Are you guys serious?
I believe.
The fuck? Okay, so that's why you gotta learn this shit before you come in the raid, guys. That's literally embarrassing. Like, nobody's even close to this one. Flip it up. There's always gonna be 4 guys, so if for some reason you only see 3 on your screen, you need to figure out where the 4th one is.
4, 3, 2, 1. Your anima is mine.
Oh, no.
Your anima is
He
mine.
took the beer.
Yeah, this isn't a bad run back at all, so don't even worry about it. Just die and run back quick. He could repair as well on the way.
True.
Your pathetic rebellion is at an end.
Run back, repair, and head through the little gate on the left there. Our little
they're getting
empty
some
door.
mileage. These paragons, the Claxy icons.
Right, yeah. That's exactly what they are, isn't it? Yeah, that's funny. They're just red. God, that's funny.
So comp, if you're not, I would highly suggest Chi Burst and Dance of Chi-Ji for this boss.
I already got Dance of Chi-Ji.
Yeah, let's see up. Let's recheck. All right, here we go.
Move in.
Yep, should be right next to the boss when we pull. Okay, first orbs are out. And next is Soak.
Orange, move left. You have to take 2 orbs.
Where's purple left to take 2?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Where's purple has to take 2, and the other people need to back way up.
Gotta take boss on 2.
Okay, what are we doing, guys? Pyro, do you have any idea what you're doing here, man? Really don't have time for this kind of stuff. You can't just stand there and just be AFK the whole time. Go look at the pictures that Sarah posted, please, and learn those.
I looked at the pictures. I'm not standing AFK. I'm moving around. Thank you very much.
The only one person has to move, and then like, so if Pyro's getting 2, the other people only have to worry about their relation to Pyro, not their relation.
He's not getting 2. He's the one that should be.
Getting 2.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's the easy
Okay,
one.
then Pyro just needs to worry about his relation to OC. You don't have to move left and right. You just usually have to move back.
Like I said,
back and forward.
have your character set up so you are looking through 2 circles, and you will be 100% in the right
He
position.
wasn't on. He was on the left side of one. Like
I
we had 3
understand that,
low.
but you're looking at the one closest to you and the
Right,
one on
yeah,
your
you're-
side.
Sorry, I thought you were saying from the other's perspective. You're talking.
You're really making 2 lines. A line between you and the person taking 2. Like, you and that person are... You should be looking at them, and your beam should be going through 2 orbs. That's the only line you have to worry about.
Yeah, that's the way to put it. That can't be. You make sure you understand what he's saying. Those words are not like those are the way to understand the fight. Okay, you look at the person you're supposed to be facing, which is the person who's facing the triangle, and make sure your beam is going through 2 orbs. If you've done that right, then it's up to the other 2 people. Okay, so make sure that that's happening every time. If you're going to the triangle, then it's actually probably less thought required. You just need to make sure that your beam is going through 2 separate orbs. But yours, if you're on a solo, you just make sure you're facing that person. You could see your beam cutting through orbs, and you're good. That's it. It's a really good explanation.
You are not on the side taking 2. You get in a position where you and the person who is taking 2, the beam between you 2 is going through 2 orbs. You don't have to look at the triangle. You just have to look at a beam between you and that person.
Yep. All right, check. Look at more.
Yeah, it's true. The beam between the 2 people who don't have 2 will never matter as long as they're lined up with the person who does have 2.
Correct. Because then if you get all 3 people moving and shit, there's other ways to do it, obviously, but that's the easiest, most consistent way to explain it. And if you have all 3 people moving, you're just going to be constantly having one circle that's not being intersected.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's first set.
Damn, I want to see that mechanic loves you.
So
Move
Star,
right
you
over
have
to
2.
orange.
You don't need to move.
Yep, orange needs to get a little closer to line it up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be a long progression.
Fucking mirror images standing in a circle and it looked like it was being soaked.
So really, the person, whoever's in the way back, needed to shift a little to the right.
Yeah, I guess that move, whoever has 2, the line wasn't matching up at all with this, so.
Yep, you're probably too far. You want to be like, I'm pretty sure equidistant between the 2. Let's see if that's the truth on all 3 of those locations.
Yeah, it doesn't seem it with that 3rd picture.
Yeah, those pictures are good references, but I don't think they're really the best way to handle it. Like, 3rd one definitely is not the way I would handle it, but...
Either way, the way Morgan explained it was like the simplest way to understand it. So as long as the person with 2 is intersecting both of their orbs, then
Yep.
the other people look at them and make sure their one line is lined up with their their orb and that person. That's it.
And times I've seen it, it looks like it's good and it's not. So you just have to get it to be good. Okay, so make sure you're not
Sometimes you
just
gotta, like, wiggle it a yard and
yeah,
back and forth.
yeah. Even if it's literally just backpedal or move 1 yard to the left or right or something like that, just make sure it's getting done. Or talk at least, something like that, so we're not just sitting there for 30 seconds with no progress on it.
Rusty, it doesn't work like that. It is a two-way street. If that person
Yeah.
is standing in a place where the triangulation is not possible, they have to adjust as well. Usually by backing up and elongating that line.
Yeah, you can't just not move. It's like, yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, the other people need to get in the basic shape with the person. Like, the person on the short side should pretty much know where they're going to be within like a couple yards. It's a lot harder for other people to get in their initial positions, but once you guys are kind of there, honestly, the person with the most effect is the person on the side with 2.
Pyro.
If you're on the side with 2, you should be able to look through both sets and see, like, put yourself in a position where if you're turned one way, you can see straight through 2 orbs, and if you turn the other way, you can see straight through 2 orbs. If you're not doing that, you need to adjust your body position so you can do that when you rotate your character around.
It's a tough mechanic, and it's one that we're going to wipe on for the rest of the season. So just try your best to find a way that you could mitigate that happening, so we're not wasting the first, minute of the pull on something like that. And if we get better at that every time, we'll get it done.
I would say if you feel like you are very good and you are very confident and you're one of the people selected, try to guide your group members if it gets to like more than 5 seconds of not getting the mechanic.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the big thing, is just not just standing there and not talking and not doing anything to solve the problem.
I'll make sure we don't miss the casters while they're doing that, though.
Okay, first set. Shortly after, it'll be soaks. Good work on that. Here's the soaks. Yep, get ready for ads. Make sure we're immuning these guys. 2 people should have immune. Guess we gotta kill all the ads. Soak. Right behind boss. Thank you.
Take the.
More beams.
Cobb, keep going. Go to the other. No.
Soak again. Soak again. And next set of ads we're going to be moving. Okay, bring the ads in. We only got 1. Interesting. Soak again. Kill this. It's a tank ad too. So quickly get this thing out of the way.
Swap.
More lines for you guys. Great. And then as soon as that adds there, we're moving. Let's go. Over to green. Follow us, guys.
Everybody should be fairly close to green.
Yep, don't be all the way in the middle of the room, guys. Make sure you're close. And we're soaking to our sides here, good. orbs here, guys. Yeah, here comes ads.
How you guys going so far? Get on the boss.
So
These are double.
Yep, make sure you keep soaking in mid.
Dead.
Wanna res me?
Swap match.
I'm dead as well.
Stoics, watch for the second bounce.
Play in the back.
God, this
Lines are coming out.
fight is crazy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
purple, you have
Watch
2
for
orbs.
spinnies.
I did something.
You did it. Good work. Yeah, that's it. Swipe it up. It's good though.
I feel like we got way further in the fight time-wise, but not damage is way worse. I guess not. We just were further along.
Wasn't
the
even
side
close,
of
yeah.
the room.
We just had a lot of
What?
shit
We got
underneath
the-
us.
Our last time that we got that far into the fight, we were a minute longer to get there.
Yep.
I feel like we're like making a big move and then putting ourselves in a corner and getting like and being like in a worse position.
Yeah, we're moving a little too far against the wall. That's my fault. I want to kind of keep it a little bit closer to the center, but there was just bad luck. We had a lot of soaks and stuff right around us there, so it kind of boxed us out.
We need more people ready to soak in the center.
Yep.
I ended up dying there because I had to do like a triple soak with my cooldown.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
cool.
the same with me. I did a double soak and then I got the
Yeah.
line on me, so fuck.
All non-healers will be paying attention to that, okay, guys? All range, that is, of course. So make sure you're ready. Every time the stuff, I'm having like a lot of trouble monitoring these mechanics because this fucking tank mechanic is basically like, it's like not even viewable half the time. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to step it up and figure that out, okay? It'd be great if somebody can call it out
Hey,
every
drop
time
that
it
Inerva.
bounces.
Kind of need like wherever we are around the room, you need to be like not in the center so that the shit drops there, but close enough where if you get picked by the beam, it knocks you like right to where you need to be anyway. So that if the soaks go there, you're already close to them and you can get in there quickly and out, so that you don't.
We were
drop shit
just
there
running
after
back
you
and
soak.
repairing. If just gotta do that, I guess.
That beam though is just like guaranteed death. 10k attack.
Yeah, that beam is insane. Yep. At that point, when those fucking crazy beams are going out, you gotta be. That's why I said like you have to know exactly where you're going before you go there, because if you take even a second hesitation there, you might be blocked off by the beam and you'll never make it.
It's also a good idea to be on the inside of the map in relation to the boss, because when she pushes you outward for the beams, you know, she pushes you towards the beams if you're on the inside. If you're on the outside, you know, she'll push you away, and that just takes longer to get there.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, and it also makes it so that you're near for soaking the second soak.
Pretty good though. As soon as Chicks is back, we'll raid check for the pull. So we just really got to find a way to get people in the 4K range to the 5K range, and then we'll have some really good chances to kill us.
Yeah, we were like 2 to 3% off of skipping that first set of ads completely.
Yeah, that's another thing. We'll eventually probably skip that. So when I said the first set ads, I forgot that you're supposed to actually skip the first set. So there shouldn't even be that set. It should actually be the second set we're muting. So let's just do that regardless. So the set that happens right
Get
before
more
the
than
move.
6 people pre-potting, we can probably skip it.
Sure. Yeah, and obviously once we have Antis runes and stuff. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Make sure that the second set, like the set that happens right before the move, is the one that we want to be immuning. So Alright, recheck. Here we go.
So save immunities for the second.
Yeah. Until we actually skip the first one, which will happen, and then it's the first one. So hopefully
Yeah,
that's
skipping the first one with damage is just going to like beget more damage. Like it's just going to give us more boss up time.
One
and
second.
It's going to steamroll from there. So
Yep.
Do you want to be
hitting
popping
this
potions
first
on
skip
pull as
is really
well?
big.
They come up in the last minute of the fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need more than 6 people pre-potting.
Yeah, if you're not popping a pot during the bloodlust, what are you doing?
I am back. Sorry about that.
nah. Here we go. First set of orbs coming here. Soaks here, guys. And now it's ads. So again, we're trying to use immunities on what would be the second set typically now. Kill these ads. Good soaking. More orbs for you guys. Again, you've missed the one right next to the boss.
Swap.
Soak, 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 soak. Good. Okay, so this set of ads we want to immune. It's coming up. Good, only 2.
My immunity was on cooldown.
It's fine, Rick. And kill these 2 ads and then we leave. And soak, guys, make sure you're soaking. And take boss right now. More lines to go connect. We just kill tank ad and then we leave. Good, then let's start leaving. And soak those guys, couple in the puddles. We just want to go all the way to green here. Okay, it didn't soak. Swipe it up. Gotta soak, guys, alright? Let's do these basic mechanics so we can make progress every pull.
Traitorous scum. Traitorous scum. Sin consumes your heart. Your pathetic self is at an end.
I have a shit ton of Phantom Fires if anyone needs pots.
Nobody should need that.
What to do, because I'm not using them. Shouldn't have tanks creeping up on you in the DPS charts.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, this problem doesn't seem to be solving itself, man. So I don't know what to do other than start replacing people that have been here for a long time. You guys can't be doing 4K DPS on this boss. Like, that's just not going to work, okay? So You're gonna have to figure it out. All right, we got plenty of time to figure it out. Obviously, we're in 20 pulls into this progression, but not something I can do for you. Okay, so you're gonna have to start playing your character outside or start doing something to iterate on your damage rotation because it's not gonna work out. We're getting into the bosses that are gonna start requiring a lot more work from all players.
The mages have been trying a focus thing that we just learned is bugged, so we're stopping that.
No, cool. Whatever you gotta do. Alright, ready to check count. Here we go. But yeah, mechanics first and foremost. Let's make sure that those soaks are never missed so we can get a progression pull every time. It's actually like super easy. Literally, if we just check the box every time, we'll have a progression pull. It's like nothing that could actually wipe us until the very end other than those things. Eat up,
We
Cop.
were 1.5% off of skipping the first set of ads, by the way.
Nice. Yeah, that's obviously that'd be really nice. That'll happen eventually. I'm not worried about that at all right now. Here we go. There's the orbs for you guys. Soaks there, good. And it's going to be ads next. Yeah, there's the ads. Just two of the caster ads. And more soaks, guys. Good. There's the orbs. Go work on that, and it's going to be ads next. Our first soak, actually. Soak, and then it's the ads. 3 seconds on ads. So make sure you're ready for an immunity. I guess that's not the right mechanic. There you go. Cool, 1. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. And we just kill that one and then move all the way to green. Soak, guys, soak. That's the tank one, too. We didn't soak again. So why is this happening, guys?
Power and I went for it. We both were off by just a centimeter.
Okay. You want to do it, Rusty? Me too.
Probably want the DPS that lose the least from movement.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we had people go. They just didn't make it, so. There's going to be 4 soaks every time. We can't really just have 4 people do it. It's not going to work. Everybody has to know all of the mechanics on this fight, and you're going to have to at least be competent at all of them at some degree. So eventually, you're going to have to do one of them, okay? It's not going to be 4 people do all the mechanics on the fight like some of the other encounters in here. Yep, just talk. That's it. All these mechanics could be made a lot easier by just communicating.
I think it's probably mostly just that people don't actually hear her do an emote and throw the thing, and it's like not a very obvious visual, and nobody says anything about it. And they just crash on the ground.
There's just way too much red shit. This is a very poorly designed fight visually. I can't believe they made such a mistake with this. It's just
the one that we just wiped to was a red circle around
yep.
a red spot.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. It's literally red shit all over the fucking ground. So it's going to be tough visually as well as mechanically. You'll have to get adapted to that too.
The thing I really don't get is like the visual aesthetic of this place is all red and then like light blue soul things, but they don't use the light blue color at all for anything. So they just use that.
Okay, good. Damage gets better every pull, so let's keep improving on that and see if we can't get these mechanics mastered. Here we go. Versus the orbs. There they are. Good, that was really well done. Soaks next, guys. Bottled animas, the soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the ads. We gotta kill all 3 here.
I have ball.
Yeah, I got the ad done. Soaks, guys, good work on soaking. And we got orbs out for you guys. Got it. Good work on the orbs. A bunch of soaks and melee here, guys. Okay, so next is there's the orbs or the soaks first, yep. And there's the ads. Good. We skipped all but one. Bring that in, we kill that thing quick, and that's it. Soak right underneath it, guys. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, we're moving all the way to green. We got orbs for you guys.
Done.
Dead. Get me up. Next is soaks again, so be ready. This should be soaks in the middle now. I believe they're going to start bouncing twice. Yeah, there's the soak. It's going to double. Make sure you're ready.
Way far, way far.
Yep, always in the middle, guys. I'll always be in the middle. And now it's orbs, so quickly get out. Beams. You can't be going through the middle there. You're just going to kill yourself. Cannot run through the middle of that one. Those lines are out. It's really high amounts of damage. We have ads. And this is double soaks. Which we didn't do. Wipe it up.
Yeah, I was trying to plan on it bouncing me to the middle. I didn't realize that the center was right behind me.
Yeah, so that's going to happen. The overlap of the mechanics is actually a lot harder than it looks. So it's going to be, the orbs are going to be coming out as the second soak is happening. And then the lines are going to form around the orbs. So you need to be out of the center after the soak is over. The second it's over, you run right back to where we're stacked.
Only one person needs to be soaking. Like,
it's worth mentioning though that if you don't have a teleport ability and those like lines are spawning, but they're like animating out of the orb, you can run through them and they don't actually damage you until they've actually fully spawned. Just as long as you're quick and getting out of it.
You have a few seconds there. What was your question?
If so, like if a circle, if someone's already soaking one of the circles, don't run into it. You're taking extra damage for no reason.
Yep.
Especially when we have the double soak and we need other people to soak the second one.
Yeah, is there like
if you're in it already and you see someone like oh, I'm gonna move out of it, just stay in it then. Or if they're not moving, then you get out of it. Like, just use your eyeballs and make sure it gets soaked, but don't over soak.
Is there like a thought on if you soak one and then another, is that a problem?
I don't think so because I just did it. I soaked
Yeah,
one that
health
spawned
damage.
on me, and then I disengaged back and soaked one in the middle.
Got it.
And it was fine.
Good.
It does do a significant amount of damage, but if you're healthy,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
Okay. Alright, cool. That's good. Keep practicing. Raid check coming.
I wouldn't do like 3 overlapping though, like maybe 2 if you have a cooldown.
Yeah.
Isn't your scale more damage anyway, Jix?
Nah, it's only like 2 point something percent. Putrefaction does like 5%. It's actually pretty shit for DPS. Just
Okay,
not
here we
enough
go.
targets to maximize. Doesn't line up with the ads.
There's soaks, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And next is ads.
Take it out.
We're letting cast go off, guys.
Take boss.
Okay, we got soaks here. Good.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Don't move into this one.
Okay, that was the immune. So we gotta kill all these quick. Soak as well, guys. Soak, 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 soak.
Take boss.
Got it. Make sure we're interrupting. Lines are out. Soak, guys, soak. Good. Okay, let's move quickly to green.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
And we got soaks here, guys. This is double soaks from now on. Actually, I guess not yet. There's lines, though. Good. There's the ads.
Legend, you gotta move.
Got a bunch of soaks. The tank mechanic at least. We gotta kill Skull and we gotta move again. Moving to purple. More soaks here, guys. I'll get this one right by boss. Move out, cop. Thank you. It's gonna be double soak here though. Careful. Quickly get. Wait, what's going on?
It's never double soaks. I don't understand what's going on.
Just bugged.
It's bugged.
No. Second container has to be at 66.
Okay, so we don't want to be standing in the shit on the ground. Just move to orange.
Double soaks now.
Got an ad, I think. Soaks, good.
There's double.
More beams.
Oh, and they're fucking moving now? God.
Yep.
You realize the person that was on top of.
Somebody's got a res, good. Soak. And it looks like ads.
I cannot move.
Fuck, you gotta do interrupt away from us.
Oh yeah, it's on. Change your hearts on me too.
Yeah, just try to get that skull killed.
Skull is down. Focus X. Beams are out.
Yeah, watch these beams right under boss.
Purple go to the 1. Purple go to the 1.
Condom, you gotta do both.
Orange, you're gonna have to move.
Second pot.
I think boss.
Soak, soak,
Nice
soak.
job.
There's the enrage. Okay. 10% off, not bad.
So wait, why? What determine? I'm confused about the.
Yeah, why were the double soaks so late?
What are the things? You know,
I
the
think
little
we
things that
failed.
got emptied?
I don't think we emptied
When
the
the double soaks
canister.
happen. So it's just like normal and heroic to where all the extra mechanics happen at certain percentages of the containers. The bounces is 66% of the second container. We did phase 2 pretty quickly there, so it stayed below 66 for a long time.
Was that what it
so
was, or did we
they're
just fail to
determined by how
empty?
much damage we do?
Hold on, did we fail to empty the 4th container, guys? Is that why that happened?
No, I emptied it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing it
That
every
was
so much-
considerably different than any other pull, so I don't think it was just damage.
Because well, I think we just hadn't made the damage check in the other.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Vantage runes regardless of the price. Summon me back when you can.
I can donate if you want and buy them.
You don't have to buy them. If you want to
I'm gonna
donate
get
some.
19. I already have one of my own.
Okay.
Also, if you're not posting at on poll and 5 minutes in, please start.
Yeah, please.
I have no idea how long that was.
Legitimately, I
up, but
almost just
know
killed
the
that boss,
second
guys.
pot was up.
That was an enrage wipe, 10%. It's really, really far, so obviously
Start getting that first ad
Can we-
skip, like it's all gonna. Fall
we will.
apart.
Once the Vantage runes, it's gonna make it a lot easier.
Can we also not? I don't know why we're moving to green so quickly because ads aren't spawning for a long time. Every time you're calling out move to green quickly is right like when 2 minutes have been popped again. So like
Because
I'm
the
breathing a
floor is
good-
covered up there. It's gonna be different once we skip the first set of ads.
Well, I was
but-
gonna like there was nothing where we were standing like, and we had a good like.
Okay,
30,
we could delay
40
it. That's fine.
seconds.
Just
Yeah.
gonna have to be at
Yeah,
some
yeah.
point because it has to be before the ads. I need to summon back, please, when you can. What are you guys
So
all
the
doing in
double-
Orgrimmar?
The double soak is based off of the one that's to the left of Skull.
Yep.
Yes.
The second one in the progression.
Yeah, it's the second canister.
No, it's not the one to the left of Skull. It's the one.
Oh, my
over
bad. Skull is
here.
the one on the far right. Yeah, it's the second
So
one in the
they're
progression.
numbered 1, 2, 3, starting left to right.
Oh,
So
okay.
1 is the one all the way over here. 2 is this one. When this one hits above 66%, is when the double soaks happen.
So when it's more full.
Yes, well, please.
Yeah.
It's just the, like, is it the tier 3 of the second one then? I guess yeah.
Yeah, it's. The
I thought it was the
last
tier
one.
2. I thought it was gonna be for most of the fight, not just at the end like that.
I don't know. My brain is bad. I let Jehufa do all this bullshit.
Your brain's
on
bad,
her.
huh?
Yeah.
Good to hear
Do
that.
what?
What's
Sarah, I'm just gonna send you a mail that just has a triangle in the letter. You're gonna open it up and it's gonna be a shape.
Yo, I did a triangle perfect every single time today.
I tell you what, you guys are doing really well. That's why I went and got Vantage runes, because now that you guys did that well every time, it's like we can kill this right now.
Vantage plus
Just need
double
to
potion,
know.
that's like a 5% pull right there.
I
Like,
just
no,
need to
not
know if
maybe
it's
more.
a double soak or not. Because if it's not a double soak, I don't need to be disengaging across the fucking room for no reason. Also, can we start tirelessing and freedoming people? That would be great.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's
called disengage for a hunter. Isn't it like monkey punch?
interrupt without open trade. Yes, yeah. Ideally, we'll
Did you
have
say monkey punch?
you guys will have this stuff tracked, so we don't have a ton of options. It's only 3 people total, but
Also, if healers aren't having mana problems, if you could offensive pot, maybe that would help. I don't know if you are or not.
I was just about to
Try
say,
and do
at
in between and
at the end there, right before we wiped, I got the beam on me and it interrupted my cast, but assuming that I don't get the beam on that one, or just I'll cast it a second sooner, my salvation comes back up there, so I'll have both my raid cooldowns at the very end, so we can maybe
Perfect.
sneak in some more damage from the healers.
nice.
I haven't innervated anybody either, so if somebody wants it, you know.
I won't do that.
I'm not having a mana.
You can give it to Rick if you want.
Between panic.
Okay,
and
let's get some more open trades. Good.
What are you giving to me?
Innervate.
Nothing, Rick.
Herpes, Rick. Hope you like it.
Oof. Just add it on top of everything else, man.
At least now you offer those free mustache rides. You got like a little bonus.
Okay,
Carry
let's
me
rate
with
check.
you the rest of your life.
If you don't have Vantage Room, make sure you come and get one.
You want us to use personal food?
No, I'm gonna drop a piece.
Make sure you guys also are using.
Oh, we got Flask running out in 5.
Hopefully, most melees are using oils or sharpening stones, like you literally
Both.
everything on this fight. Both. I wish I could use both.
Yep, just oil the sharpening stone.
No, I meant
Yeah.
my dagger.
Oil the weapon, then sharpen it over the oil, then oil on top of that for a second coat.
Okay, there's a
And then poison.
flask, and here's the food. Good work, guys. That's a really big jump in progress out of nowhere there, so that's really encouraging.
Do we have like? Is that who's all using Stone Legion? We probably should have made that sure that's.
Yep, everybody in group 1.
I just switched to it, so.
Do we have Kabbalist spread out or trinkets?
Yep, that's group 4.
Yeah, group 4.
Group 3 is a
The
bunch of
group you
Nancy's,
were
and
in.
group 2 is a bunch of cool people. Here's a raid check.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, group 2 is a bunch of cool people. See, he's
Who gets called a Nancy by a male from America? Come on. Okay, as
It's
you got
a
the
hate
Vantage
crime,
Room.
At least
honestly.
fucking cop didn't call people Nancy's from Canada.
Whose name is actually Nancy?
I didn't actually get food buff. Okay.
Sarah, you know how to eat better than that.
Yeah, I've sat here twice trying to eat.
Did you get the Vantage Room, Camus? Okay, guys, here we go. Skip those first set of ads. Things will clean up a lot. Be a good few percent gained right there. There's the orbs. Soaks here, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the ads. Oh, well, we failed to skip them again somehow, so that's not good. Okay, so you guys are killing Skull. Soaks.
Gosh, swap. I'm gonna take her in 5.
Sure. More soaks, guys. Okay, so this would be the ads that we want to soak, or immune, I mean. Soak the circles. So that's the set you want to immune there off?
I know.
Okay.
Ice block is GCD dependent.
Okay. Let's
Tried
kill
to
him.
hit my-
Oh, well, we didn't do something, so.
So-
We'll web it up. Probably
so I
missed
hit
the
my
soak.
fast freeze, and then I have to do that at a time.
No problem.
It's a bad time.
Let's make sure we're skipping this first set, guys. This should not be a problem at all, okay? If for some reason you're
we were like very close.
less than 1% off, yep. But it shouldn't even be close. It should be a 1% or 2 over. If it's not, then we're not going to kill this boss, so.
By the time the circles actually came out, we were 0.5% under what we were looking to be at.
What can I do to get you guys to use a pot on the pull?
I'll give everyone pots.
I mean, they're in the bank. Like,
Yeah, we have pots to give out. People just aren't using them. Why is that?
Can we, this isn't being productive, can we figure out who's not doing it and ask them? Because if you're just gonna be silent when we ask you, it's not gonna be, like, any solution.
Resources. Let's look this up.
Potioning when the combat starts. Wait, it's pretty much anybody who's not potioning in the first 5 seconds of the fight.
I will not be potioning in the first 5 seconds, but I potion in the first 15.
I potion
Whatever.
on one.
You know what I mean, Sarah. Not everybody's provoking.
So details is wrong. That's what we're saying.
Be honest, it might be. It's never tracked it well.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I used to look at healing
Trust
pots
me, it's
there, and
potioning.
it's wrong. It said people would use like 3 healing pots on a fight somehow. I don't know. I never understood that.
Now, Metro, and bear with me here because I know how you are, but what do we have to do to get you to use a strength potion?
Yeah,
instead of
give me some.
Unbreakable
If you want to
Fury?
give me some, I'll use them. Is there any in the bank? Just take them from the bank.
Looks like Pyro making some.
Oh, let's see if there's probably some in the bank. We don't have a lot of strength users.
I don't know if I ever even made them because we
No,
don't have a lot
yeah,
of strength
just kidding.
users.
There's none. 6. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we spent 50k on collagens yesterday and now 60k on Vantage runes, so. Right check coming.
Give me a second. I'm gonna have to drop my portal and skull.
Okay.
If a healer would like to take over this dump on skull and just let me be backup in case they get the beam, that'd be great.
That would help.
Yeah.
You comfortable doing it again, Drew? You've done it in the past.
What percentage is do I need to do that?
Yeah, what's the marker you've been using?
It's 1.5 minutes in the fight. I have a weak aura that tracks combat time. I just been watching that.
Is that going to be possible for you, Jehovah?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
But wish you knew the percentage to make it easier for me.
6.
It's not,
supposed
no,
to be 6.
it's not a percentage. It's 1.5 minutes into the fight.
It's been closer to 13. It's
It's going to
when the
vary
beam-
for some
when
reason.
the beams come out and people are doing the beams is when the timing lines up. So.
Okay, we'll try to see it. Alright, right check coming.
So if you get the beam, I'll have my portal there. You can call out. I'll be back up. But it'd be great if I could just focus damage.
Alright, here we go. Good pulse.
Ain't you hungry, Sarah?
I'm eating.
I don't believe you, though.
There's the orbs. And soaks now, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And here comes What should have been a skip set of ads. Getting like 0.5% off or less. Kill the ads.
I'll take both.
Okay. And there's beams for you.
Swap.
There you go.
Soak, guys. Nice little soak there. Good work.
If you want Metro, I can give you a call when you get time. 2 minutes.
Sure. Yeah, just call that. There's soaks, good. And I believe the skip that we're trying to make on the ads. Yep, there it is.
Closer, try to get closer.
Soaks, guys, soaks, and then ads.
Fucking every set of
Got beams, beams, beams. You get no, careful. Soaks, guys. I'd assume now would be the time to dump skull, right?
Already did it, man.
No, it's already done.
A while ago. Okay, good. Just making sure.
Full minute ago.
Cool, cool.
close again, guys, for ads, so they can be on the boss.
I'll suck this one here. I'm good.
Close as you guys
Middle.
after the double soak.
There's the ads. Oh.
Back up.
Take an ad.
Kick skull, kick skull.
I don't know.
Trap died during the.
They bounce.
That's it. Wipe it up.
Yeah, I died during the thing.
Your anima is mine. Your pathetic rebellion is at an end. Stick with me.
Yeah, it's really precarious with those lines because even as dangerous as they are for other people, it's like possible to survive with the cooldown. But if you have the beam on you and you have shared suffering for the other people, it's like completely ruining everyone because they're splitting the damage or like sharing the damage.
Yeah, Rusty's got a good point there. I think honestly that's the most dangerous time in the fight is if you have a ad thing that's spawning. Okay, so yeah, that's maybe we get lucky with some immunities along the way, but obviously we're gonna get a lot of ads spawning, so we want to make sure that the people who have them are in a good spot and comfortably alive. Okay, I would definitely say those 3 people get it. Put some healing CDs or healing spells into them in general, even if you have to give them an external, but we don't have a lot of those. Okay, here's food.
It doesn't want more than 60% of people's health, that's for sure.
I'm feigning each time. I'm not sure if it actually is reducing the damage or not.
It should.
It should be.
Okay, cool. Right, check coming. Here we go. Great, pretty good work. Here we go. Hey, there's the
Orange, you have 2.
Alright.
Why did you need to move right or your left?
I was moving left, but don't you also need to go left there?
No, you were like way further right of yours. Like those.
Alright, well, originally I was left. Alright.
right here in the middle is where you want to be talking. Pipe it up.
That one. Alright, alright.
Isn't that one your 2 soak? That wouldn't be my 2 soak.
Yeah, it was my 2. I have literally never gotten it except for the spinning
Should've
part
been
at the end.
Right where
Delta.
path is.
Just swipe, stop healing.
Pretty much for the person that's doing 2, there is like one correct answer on where you should be. So the sooner that person can recognize that, then the other 2 can adjust.
Yeah, I think that was the awkward one out of the 3 pictures. Yeah, it was. So, see the picture that Sarah linked recommends something that is really complicated. I wouldn't recommend that. I would instead recommend just the 2 closest ones. Make a kind of a wide angle triangle on that one and then let the other 2 people handle it like they normally do. But the 3rd picture in Discord there, that's the one that just happened, and that's typically the like that really
like the hard one.
Yeah, like really wide angle for the one person. I just think that's way more difficult. I don't know though. It's probably happened a dozen times already, and people just wing it and they make it work.
If there's 2 orbs close together and you're near it, I feel like it's almost easier for that person to hit both and then let the other 2 readjust.
Yeah. And again, I could core fiends all of these orbs together, so just let me know when you want that.
Every single time.
Yeah, the way these pictures are set up is so much more complicated than just doing it the same way every time. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I get what the pictures are trying to show, but I think it's like way too wide.
Well, the one that has like the narrow, like the person who would get the 2 on the narrow side would have to stand so much farther away, I think is the point. And they're like purposely trying to stay like in melee.
Alright. Good effort, guys. Red check coming. Here we go. Osh, is your gear broken?
Almost. I got one more pull on me.
Okay.
I'm yellow.
Here we go. There's the orbs.
It's on blue.
Nope, 2. Yep.
It's on blue.
Nope. Somehow that works. Okay, good. Soaks.
Move, Sarah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the orbs. We really want to skip these.
I tried to use my immunity.
You just mean spike damage.
Yeah.
Got it. More soaks, guys. Good.
Kick skull.
I gave it the
You're
ultimate.
gonna have to get this. It's gonna go in 14 seconds.
No problem.
I got it. You go. You're right.
More soaks here, guys. More soaks again. And after this is the ads we want to prevent. Here we got 2 out of 3. More lines, guys.
This is that.
10 seconds or so you can move them.
Dead
I
again.
see, I see, I see.
That's it.
Where's
Wrap
he
it up.
going?
Just stand in the red shit, guys.
Fucking cranking. It's nice when I don't get my cooldowns interrupted by fucking orbs.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One thing I will say about Kyrian Windwalker that sucks is our major CD is 30 seconds.
It lasts 30 seconds, or it is 30 seconds long?
It lasts 30 seconds.
Why would that suck?
Because it's such a big part of your damage if, like, for a
Oh, I see.
mechanically
If you
they
miss
can
15 seconds of it, you're fucked.
Right, yeah. Like, if I
I
could
see,
get it
I
in a
get it.
10, all in a 10-second window, it'd be great, but...
Yeah, and then you'd get the mechanic immediately, and you get 0 seconds of it. So that's something that's, I don't know exactly what caused the death there, but that is something that needs to be recognized. Okay, like this isn't really a fight where we're going to have like times to use CDs, okay? But if somebody is low and they get one of these mechanics, you have to identify that as a person who's able to help them, okay? So like, you know, I don't know exactly what options would be present, but, you know, rally and different CDs might be the play there, okay? So even if it's just used poorly to save one person's life, if somebody dies with those orbs, that's it. The fight ends. We can't. It's like we could res them, but by the time we do, it's going to be too late, okay? So stuff to keep in mind.
Here's a really dumb idea. Could we rally on the pole?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
DPS increase?
For
Yeah,
Cayman,
that's
yeah.
exactly what he's asking for.
For Morgan and Cop as well?
No, sadly.
Oh no, that's stupid.
No, because we don't have any damage to Karma on the pull.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, you could taunt if you want.
No,
I think I would get one shot, but...
Yeah, I think you would too. Alright, we're check.
Blue Karma, let's go.
Yeah, get him some of those vengeance stacks, whatever they were.
If that was a thing.
Make raiding a lot easier. Alright, here we go. Gotta back up, good. Soaks here, guys.
Four, three, two, one.
More soaks.
You got
Lines are out. Soaks as well.
Four, three,
Soak's good. There's, oh, perfect. One ad. That's nice.
If Sarah would have immune, it would have been great.
Okay, Soak's gonna soak, and we kill this ad. It's a tank ad too, so we don't even really have to worry about it. Got some orbs out.
Swap.
My brain was good.
Soaks. Yeah, I don't know about you, but this area does not look like the place we want to be right now. As soon as this ad dies, move.
And the thing is, we don't have to move for anything.
Just I can't do the tank mechanic because I'm boxed in a corner.
You can just turn your character or camera.
I know, but I can't see it because there's no fucking where for it to spawn.
These will bounce.
Yep, make sure you're ready. Double middle. Now we got the lines connecting them. Got ads.
So
You're up.
And now there's the rotating lines here.
Swap.
Yeah, this room fills up pretty quick.
I'm ready.
That's it. Wipe it up. So one of the canisters was 100 for some reason. It's just too slow through that 25% split, I guess, right?
I was dead for most of that phase.
Yeah, that's. I'm just wondering if that's why that happened.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that the differences we're seeing is just.
Yeah, we had 2 DPS dead.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm just asking if that's why that happened. I think it is.
Yeah, because she stops focusing it after she hits 25%.
So, did we ever assign somebody to cover a second interrupt on Skull? Because Sign was doing it yesterday.
I just do it whenever I see it getting full.
People are like chain interrupting right away. I will get the first one on Skull every time. Just people burning their kicks for no reason. They only need to get interrupted like twice while they're alive.
Yeah, they die really fast too. I'm surprised.
I mean, if anybody has like a conduit talent, whatever Fury generation, I don't know what all your interrupts do. Like, I'll just not interrupt if somebody can get a benefit out of it.
We had no battle res there. Rick died early in the fight. Eat up.
eating.
Whose interrupt is that, Vic?
It's Draven. One of his options.
Yeah, if you want to interrupt Vic, that's fine.
No, I'm not sure. It's Sandra.
Oh.
It's literally just laundry.
I don't think it counts if you use a disorient as an interrupt.
Yeah.
It has to be a straight interrupt.
I mean, honestly, me focusing all my clones on Inerva would be a DPS increase for me instead of focusing them on the ad while I have to interrupt. So.
Yeah. I mean, you should attack the ad regardless now.
Well, my clones will hit everything. I'm basically doing nothing but spinning crane kick while they're up, because the way spinning crane kick and storm earth and fire work with the 6-stack dance of Chi-Ji thing you can get while the ads are up. It's the hardest hitting ability I have. So
Filthy batter. That's all I'm hearing.
Let's see. Right check. Get some more.
It's the hardest hitting
How
ability
close
on
are
the
we
boss.
to getting through that first without any ad?
Yeah, not really.
1%.
We're still like we oscillate between like 0.1 and 1%. So I guess it's just depending on who gets the first set of mechanics, but shouldn't. This is not gonna damage is not gonna work out for this. So we'll learn everything we need to this week. We'll be good. Here we go. Okay, we got soaks. More lines for you guys. Good.
I know you're good.
Good one, Ed. And soaks here, guys. The tank ad too, so okay. So I'm not missing the soaks. I'll wipe it up. So how do we ever miss a soak, guys? What's causing confusion for you
I
guys?
saw Velocity run out of that one.
Yeah, I went to one and I was moving out of one while I was doing it. I was just doing that.
Just too early you moved out, you mean?
No, they were very close together, and I didn't realize that they were even separate. Honestly.
Okay.
Yep.
So really, Velocity was trying to soak 2 because another one was not being.
I get it.
It
I understand.
actually
Yeah.
was being soaked. You just moved out of the wrong one.
Just bad luck. I get it. Let's heat up. Okay, ready to check going.
If you just keep laying in, don't worry about it unless I call it.
Alright, man.
You just get balls deep, alright?
Okay, miss. All right, here we go.
Get on the other side of your beam, Orange. Oh, never mind.
Soaks, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get that boss in the middle of all these.
Swap.
You got 3 people going to 2 orbs, guys. Come on. There's literally no hope there. Swipe it up. These ones that keep spawning close, I swear you guys are just like maybe too far from the boss or something to see them. I don't know what's going on with this, but I keep seeing like 2 or 3 of the same people just completely miss one that's right next to the boss, and you run right by it, and at that point, it's pretty much over.
Skull is where the double soak needed to be.
Oh yeah, the ad, yeah.
Break time?
Nope, one more. Then we'll take a break. Right check coming. It's like solid. It's such a weird fight. I really don't even know what to say. It's like literally we do really well and then one mistake is over. So I don't know. Just try to pay attention, especially early in the fight. Like if we're gonna kill this boss in a quick manner, we can't have that. You know what I mean? You can't mess up one of the first sets of things. So we got to get deep every pull to see exactly where we're at on this encounter. All right, here we go. Soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's ads that we should skip.
0.1% off. Feels bad.
Take the.
Soaks here, guys. I get this one at melee. And this is the ads that we wanted to immune. Didn't get lucky with the classes.
seconds you need.
Soaks, guys.
Pull us out, guys.
Yeah, let's move them. More soaks coming.
Bounce.
Some soaks or something. I don't know. It's hard to even tell what's happening, honestly.
Yeah, there was one in melee.
Okay, let's call this up. If you guys are seeing it, just call it out, guys. So fucking difficult. I'm having such trouble parsing the different mechanics, honestly, just visually.
Was the one in melee like right by where green is? Like right on the edge of green? Because there was somebody standing in that one, so.
I think somebody died to one. Maybe that's why it happened. If that matters.
Select died to one.
Yeah, does that matter? I don't know.
I saw somebody was in the one in melee, and then they moved out right before it hit.
Me and another person were in it, so instead of taking double damage, I moved.
Okay, so let's take a break. We'll be back in at 10:13. All right. Not bad. We have a lot of work ahead of us here, but it does look like, yeah, we had that one really good pull, so that's really good optimism there. So we'll be back in 10, guys. Good work.
I had to go salvage light bulbs. My lights are dying behind me.
Oh no.
I know. Was that you, son?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, that change looks good for Venthir.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Gil Charm actually just got buffed to its normal state, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Actually, no, I think it started at 20% and then got nerfed to 10 and now it's back at 15.
Which one?
It's an outlaw legendary, Guile Charm. It was originally at 20%, and then you would keep that for like, I think it was 20 seconds, or was it 10 seconds, but you get
10% right now.
Yeah, it got
But
buffed
with
to
the
15.
buff 15? Oh.
It started at 20, and that's when it was like the go-to legendary, but I don't know if 15 will do it, just because you can get more uptime with celerity, but it's going to be close. I think it's going to be really close for single target. Even like multi-target, 15% damage buff during a big pull, and just pop all CDs and just kill everything. Oof. Yeah, I think it's time to start. I don't think I'm going to do rank 3 of Master Assassin. Oh, actually I did already, but I'm going to start saving up for that.
When that proc happens, you just open your trench coat like you're in the airport in the Matrix.
Exactly, dude. But you can't time it, that's the thing. It's like over a 10 to 15, almost 20-second window, so it's like you would almost have to be chain pulling in order to get the best effects.
For what, Guile Charm?
Yeah, because it's, I mean, I have a weak aura to show you which one it is, or where it's at, and the stacks, or whatever, but you kind of can't, it's difficult to time, because there's no actual, like, CD, it just works. Cycles through all 3 phases, 15, or 10, 15, and 5% damage buff.
One concealed blunderbuss to be buffed.
Yeah.
I would go outlaw permanently though. That's just so cool. It's like pop 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 pop.
Yeah.
They'll just make it concealed AR-15.
Oh, they actually buffed Deathly Shadows for subtlety. And then Tiny Toxic Blade got buffed by 500%, dude.
150 increased.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, the spell does 500 damage now, so 500%.
614.
Thanks, Cop.
Always happy to help, buddy.
What did Cop do?
He sent me a Vantis rune. But yeah, definitely Flagellation is looking good, dude. If it gives combo points as well, oh man, I think every rogue's gonna be that's raid focused is gonna be Venthir for sure.
Well, good thing I didn't switch last weekend.
Yeah, I would say with that, it's definitely worth looking at like the new numbers, seeing if they put up some sims in the rogue Discord. But based off of like conduits alone, Kyrian is the best just because you get 2 potencies over everything else. But Night Phase is pretty damn good too. But if you're talking about like overall abilities, this Flagellation might be the best one because it's now finally on use and you don't have to like hit it again to get the benefits, you know?
What does Frank think?
Frank. He peed on the carpet yesterday, so I think he's fine with it.
No, that's where it
How
checked.
is that related exactly?
I thought you said, "What does Frank think?"
Yeah, of what you're talking about, not why him pissing on the carpet's related to the current subject.
Frank is definitely on board with this, but I think he says, "Stay with the wings, bruv."
They'll need to summon him and wait for Stare to get back, and then we'll get more pulls. This time we're gonna try something new. I saw a thing. It says since it's like a a female, if we just hurl abuse at her physical appearance, she'll be damaged more. So we're gonna try that on the pull.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've been doing that to Sarah, and she's full health.
It weighs on him eventually.
Did you see the buff to Divine Hymn, Metro?
I did. What'd you think of that?
It's probably better than you realize it is as well. The way they word it is confusing. It's
Yeah.
every tick it heals, and it doesn't have a max cap. It doesn't say it has max cap, so it's like
Right.
that means it's going to be 20% when you finish it for 15 seconds after you finish channeling.
Oh, dude, see the Lashing Scars conduit that I was talking about got buffed. It hits twice as much and makes it deal 50% increased damage. So you're pretty much dealing 100% attack power from the beginning. So that's pretty nice.
That's me, or does signs sound like me talking to She Slice and fucking Bod, but like worse?
Yes, actually, I was just thinking that.
Oh no.
Did you just call me She Slice?
He wasn't even born then.
Yeah, I did. How you feel being called Case and Omsi?
I'm muting you.
What?
You got muted. Do you want me?
I don't know. I used to use Demon's Bite as the first global, but now I use Vengeful Retreat and get a battle res when I jump off the boat instead. So they're fucking talking about 30 minutes. Alright, you need to summon.
This is why you don't have any havoc in your guild anymore.
It's probably a big part of it, yeah.
Really? You mute me, Omsi?
No, I didn't.
It sounded very convincing. I was gonna start
Pretty
talking
good
for
timing.
the both of y'all.
Well, I didn't bring up that Hawaiian pizza is good, so I'm good on the not.
Oh,
getting
we're
muted
all
part.
set. Alright. So yeah. Weird boss here, a little bit there's not much raid leading, there's not much we could actually talk about throughout the encounter. So just keep practicing, keep making, good adjustments. And yeah, we should, like I said, loosely clumped in these spots, still have some stragglers. It's tougher than it looks. There's a lot of fucking mechanics going around. I'll have a better look next week at what is actually going on the ground for people, because it does seem like we might be doing something wrong. But regardless, yeah, just keep everybody together so they're all in Healing Rain, basically. And let's really try to make sure that this first set of ads is skipped. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, we're just missing something. I'm not sure what, but...
Shouldn't be a problem now. Science should cover the
I
difference.
don't know. Cop's purse was pretty good, actually, so we'll see what the difference is. But anyway, I'll put Feast, and we'll go. So you don't have like 6 hunters and 5 mages, I guess is the difference why people skip it so easy.
I'm not gonna remind. I'm busy, bro. I got my own rotation to do. I'm trying to top 4K DPS here.
How long for the first ads to spawn?
Well, we're trying to skip them, so if they spawn, it's around 75%, because that's the number we need to get to skip them. But they've been spawning every night, every pull tonight at about like 75.5%, because we're just about 0.5% off every pull.
But we're gonna skip them now.
We're gonna skip them now. Yep.
Jeez.
Here we go.
All right, I'll use my pot.
No pressure.
Smart.
Please pop.
Yeah, we're lusting on the pull.
Yeah, last time pull here, guys. That'll make it a lot easier.
You won't skip it, I want cop back.
Okay. You could tank.
I think that would help the situation.
Guys, the orbs, guys. Circles to soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we got ads that we did not skip. Not even close. It's actually worse than before.
A big portion first.
Soak those circles. Good.
Focus Inerva, cleave down the ad.
Make sure you're soaking. Good. More soaking. Yep, second set of ads will be soon. That's it there. Good. Only one. Perfect. And we got soak, guys.
Oh, really? Again?
Bullshit.
Soaks here, guys. Yep, let's go. And just come gather up over here by green, guys.
We could avoid people being at green at the beginning so we didn't end up with puddles in the future. That would also be good.
I'll soak this one.
He's
I got it,
bound.
sir.
He's bound.
Yep, go, ready to bounce.
Are we 1% off?
I'll go far. What do y'all do?
Oh, I'm
Back
orange,
up
so I need
purple,
2.
Back
so
up purple, there you go.
there
Are
we
we marked to where we're going?
go. Orange gets double.
Soaks, guys. Circles.
Go far.
Wipe it up.
What's that? Soaking on the ground again?
Yep. Those are really far one.
Got it. Well, they should always go to the middle, so there's not surprise. Should not come to anybody's surprise. As soon as the soaks go out, you have to go to the middle to soak, okay? Like I said, this is very, very, very predictable. It's gonna happen. You're gonna soak those ones, then you're gonna move to the middle, and then as soon as you're done soaking, you're gonna boom back to the boss because the lines are gonna form around the middle. It's gonna happen the exact same way every single time the mechanic goes out.
Does
Yeah,
the mechanic
like-
always go to the middle no matter what, or is it like
Yeah.
a
Yep,
positioning?
it always
Goes
jumps to the middle the second
without
time.
overlapping an existing club.
Does it automatically mark somebody with orange? Or...
Yep, it uses the three
It
colors.
does, but I mean, if Ash has been doing that, I know other people have not. Just
Yeah, like I said, I said that at the beginning of the night. Like, people suggested that a single color should always dictate the placement. Okay, and I thought that was a nice idea, but I didn't want to confuse anybody. And frankly, I don't think we need to do it because you guys are handling it so well naturally. And the reason I don't want that to confuse people is because some people are starting like 100 yards away and other people are really, really close. So if it's like that one person is already in the perfect spot, and because of the arbitrary color that gets put on their head, they now have to move 100 yards, and the 100 yards person has to move 100 yards. It's just pointless.
Yeah, like,
Agreed.
I
Okay.
agree
Like-
with that 100%.
Good.
in that situation, like, so the first one spawned like right next to me. I just stay there, and then Morgan rolled to the ranged one. Whereas normally I would disengage to the ranged one and let whatever slow ass melee take the one I was at. Like, just really depends on who you're with. Just look.
I
and
mean,
see.
you were already in position, so I was like, okay, I have to
Right.
get the far one. That's kind of just how I took it.
It was just
but-
like a natural thing. But like if it was somebody else who wasn't as mobile as you, I would have just disengaged and let him have the one I was at. Like, it would have been
Yeah,
fine. It's just a case by case for every.
I think you're
player,
handling it. You guys are handling it fine. When you
Yeah, I
called it, I
just
think.
had no idea about the orange thing, so that was my bad.
Like I said, it's not a fluid. It's
No,
not a
it's not a
set.
thing.
It's not
I
a
think it's
set
good.
thing.
Yeah.
So just get to whichever one you can get to, and then figure
Yeah, I
it
mean,
out.
if you're mobile, go far.
All right, cool.
Take it wherever your best position.
Do
I've
we need
barely
a cauldron? I
ever-
can't remember. Did I drop one already? I think we do, right?
I've barely seen 2 melee ever get it, so
Got an hour on.
realistically, you should be just getting the closest one to the boss every time. But
Yep, guess we'll keep going. Yeah, put some gateway from purple, green to mid. Yeah, that's a good call. That's what I would do. I would use that to get back, though. Don't use that to go there. It's going to confuse people, but...
can we get the other gateway from like where the purple gateway?
Yeah,
is
maybe
now?
like kind of up
Between
there.
green and blue. I was thinking like.
I would just use it only to go back, so just make sure it's in... See that? Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think that the mages, like, I can disengage into mid, Hunter can, and mages can blank. So we should just be ready to go to mid to get the double, and then we can just take the gate back when the scary shit comes out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Okay, here we go. And it'll be easier to call too. There's just so much going on right under the boss. I'm having trouble even seeing when they're getting soaked.
Goddamn, Andy must have got the big dot off. Oh, again? This fucking mechanic. Can suck it.
Okay, we get soaked.
This fight might be the fight that makes me change covenants, not gonna lie.
Here we got the ads.
Yeah, I'd mention.
Got it. I can soak these.
Four, three, two, one.
Make sure we're soaking. And we got that set of ads. We got 2. And then soak immediately, guys.
Yeah.
Finish that off and then move.
There you go. Just drag them for now.
Four, three, two,
Ads incoming.
one.
Bounce.
Yep, get mid.
I'll go far.
What the fuck?
There's the ads.
I had to use my immunity.
After these spawn, try to get the boss in the middle of them.
Help far, help far.
You're rallying cry.
Swap.
No
It's
sense.
gonna die to melees.
Your sins will undo your ally.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nope. Dead.
Do we ever get rid of the things? 'Cause it's at 100.
No, that's the wipe. Pretty much, we don't have enough damage. We need to get to 25% there. Each of these.
25% before it gets to 100%?
Yep, correct. Yep. Every cauldron's gonna fill up, and it's basically like a phase in rage, effectively.
Okay, so if we get to 25%, what happens to the cauldrons? Do they just
She
become a
moves to the
non-issue?
west.
Yep, she starts filling the fourth one instead of the third one.
Okay. Okay.
And there's no more after that, so the enrage is just when she finishes channeling the fourth one.
Sign, we've been resing to repair, just to tell you.
Yeah, you can just run back and
Robots.
repair if you want. Up to you. You know.
I thought you could do something at the end, like dump one of them to get like an extra couple seconds.
That's what we're doing at the beginning. That's why we're soaking. That's why we're draining that first final canister early in the fight. So when it gets to the end, we have a few extra seconds to not hit the enrage.
So you can still immunity it or whatever, survive the damage from the blast.
Yep, we'll have a bunch of people survive it for sure. But it's gonna have to be at like 1% to finish it, obviously. But yeah, so doing that makes phase 2 and 3 harder, right? But it's like I mean, maybe not the right strategy for us, but I think it is. So we just need to increase our damage on the entire encounter, and it's gonna be really difficult because it's a lot of. This is actually a really weird strategy. Now that I think of it, like there's got to be a better way to do this fight because we're constantly asking people to go like 100 yards away from the boss. It's such a DPS loss. There's got to be a way to tank it in a better location that people could actually attack it the whole time, but I don't know. Anyway, here's food.
I think that's kind of the issue that we have, since I'm sure every single group has like 100 range and like 1 or 2 melee. You know, maybe some unholies and a warrior or something, but we're pretty melee heavy, so that could be the difference.
I mean, it's also just like the faster you do that mechanic, the more uptime you get.
Right, that's ultimately what they were probably designing around. It's like they're going to punish people who take 20 seconds to do it and reward people who take 1 second to do it, but it's just so much movement regardless. I mean, you can't really have the boss in the mid because the mechanics don't work that way, but there's got to be a way to do it. Anyway, not worried about that. Raid check coming. Here we go.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just make sure that your soaking orbs line thing is lit up. Like, don't worry about anybody else's, just worry about your own. If you have the 2 soak, just make sure your 2 balls are going crazy or whatever, and then that's all you gotta do. Like, if you start adjusting to help others, I think that's what's gonna make it take too long.
Alright, here we go.
Fletch in place.
I'll go far. Oh, no, I'm here.
Soak.
Push, push.
We're never gonna make that. We're not even close.
If you do it while the channel is going, she'll interrupt the channel.
Take the.
Okay. Make sure you're soaking. Good.
You guys are focusing boss.
Okay.
Failing a soak.
I don't think it's gonna die there, Morgan.
Please soak. Please.
Don't soak here.
It's just really tough. I do so much of the callouts. It's just this is so fucking difficult to tank. It's unbelievable. I've never seen a mechanic like this where you have to actually see something directly on the screen to be able to do it. It's really bizarre. So you guys are gonna have to start playing like you know what you're doing. I can't call out every mechanic, otherwise I'm gonna be missing my own.
Where
Yeah,
was
just
that missed,
just
though?
just
Does anybody know?
It was directly in front of Blue.
Two went off at the same time.
yeah. Anybody, like I said, people just have to start playing, calling out their roles. And in the past, this is how it was always handled. People, you know, Faldor would call out healing stuff. Diabolical would be calling out range stuff. Like we just need people who are able.
The range stack tighter, please. I feel
Helps
like we'll
people who
have
have their sound.
less mitigation and more concentration on these circles if we're all stacked tighter, and they'll be easier to see and harder to miss.
When
Sure.
the boss throws the bottle anima, she says, "Your anima is mine." That is what that yell is.
Yeah, I hear like a bottle
Like,
breaking too. I think
we
that's
got
part of it.
people like
Well, that's
over on the
too late.
green side of
She says your
blue
anima is mine. She's
getting
lobbing
a
it in
fight,
the air.
like we don't need to be over there.
Okay, I'm gonna put a blue mark right here. So let's have all ranged very close to that blue mark. Okay. Yeah, you do definitely not want to be on the left side of the room. So it's
The
all.
more spread out we are, the more spread out these are going to be. So it's just all up.
Okay. Right check coming. Yeah, Rick's right. You shouldn't be green. That's where we're going. So if you're on that side, don't. You from Azralan, bro?
But Rick, you're green.
Okay.
Bruv.
Okay.
Ja.
He's still in the group, so I guess not.
You have a giant green circle around you, Rick.
It puts a thing on your screen that bounces up and down that says "Look for circles" for when the anima.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lines incoming. Lines now.
So like, why are people in the middle of the room?
Yeah, can you guys go to blue, guys, please?
Please stack up.
So
Soak.
Look at that. Circle all the way green.
you can't be over there, Pyro. Go to blue, please.
Stack back up.
These calls aren't arbitrary.
Blue is the blue marker over here.
Not in BFE where you're at.
Can somebody fucking grip him?
Yeah, just fucking grip. I mean, like, come on, man. Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
Soak.
I mean, they don't have COVID over there, dude.
Take out.
I'll go far.
Anima.
I'll soak.
By the way, this week aura is the best thing ever. You should all use this afterwards. I'll just call it out because it's the most obvious thing ever on my fucking screen.
4, 3,
For what?
2, 1.
Okay, there's soak.
It actually shows
Good,
up
we
on
only
your
got one.
before the circles even spawn on the ground.
Should have had none. And it's a tank one, perfect. So we can do big damage here on boss.
Purple, go back.
Go backwards, purple.
Circles.
Rally.
Maybe.
We move her.
Yeah.
No, it's stuck.
Soak incoming.
Get on the boss, guys.
Come, guys,
on.
come over here. Need everybody over here so the soaks are not all over the place.
Big boss.
Orange, back up. You're not hitting the one by me.
Pulse.
Soak, soak, soak. Ooh, lots of soaks.
Take app. Take the app.
Oh, I keep tying them. The health bars are like right on top of each other again.
We got both for.
I'm gonna die.
4, 3,
Soak, soak, soak.
1.
Great, got both mechanics. Man, this fight is retarded. Swipe it up. I think I found a new worst tank fight ever.
I think we did a lot better. She's at 29%, and
is it like a
we still
visual
have plenty
thing,
of
or?
time.
I guess so, yeah. I can't differentiate between anything. It's all the exact same fucking color, and I keep clicking on the big dude because he's the same, like he's bigger than Inerva, so.
There's a couple cues with the root ads that you have to turn towards. Like you'll shoot like an anima bolt at you before it spawns where it's gonna be, and also do like a, you know, like the cancer trinket will also shoot that at you as well.
Yeah, I just can't see it. There's so much fucking shit all over the place that it doesn't register to me until it hits me, basically. I have to just get lucky effectively.
Yeah, I mean everything does look the same. It's all red.
Well,
It's just really designed.
Artificer has harder mechanics for like 4 people.
Alright, eat it. Make sure you get that weak core, guys. That's gonna actually help a lot, I think. I'm gonna get it too.
If you don't notice, circles are. It will literally start displaying and bouncing on your screen before the circles even spawn on the ground. It's kind of like the ads on Sire that you can actually hit them before they actually spawn on the ground.
There's also a thing called a boss mod that does a timer that says bottles.
Right, but the boss will still delay the mechanic sometimes. Like this weak aura is based off of the emote. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they should be very obvious for range, but I can see that Victoria being very good for it.
I would say that was much better damage-wise. Like, she was at 29 when the thing was like almost pretty much you're dead. and this time it was at like 85%. So I
Yeah.
think if we clean it up, we'll be in business here.
I don't know if we. I think what happened is we moved too late, so the orbs came out in the fucking mess that we had made. I think that's part of the reason we wanted to move early, is so that she drops the orbs in an updated position. Because when I had to go soak, it was just nothing but fucking puddles.
Yeah.
I had to do.
Yeah, I
2
actually
orbs
didn't
there.
call it out. My cooldown's like already up for like 5 or 10 seconds at that point, so it's definitely later than we've been doing it. I'll just try to be more vocal about it.
The problem is,
we
and
just
this
need
is
to make sure
another
it's before the orbs.
hilarious part about the retardedness of this encounter. Constantly trying to move the boss, and she fucking roots you when she does the tank mechanic. So we can't like actually move it or do the swaps properly. It's like just so fucking retarded. This tank mechanic is the dumbest shit. Here we go. No, you can't be
Ironic
freedomed out of
that
that.
I said
Tiger's lost.
You cannot be freedomed out of that.
Ironic that I said, what's it called, Jade Fire Masters, because it literally functions like Jade Fire Masters.
It even says soak.
Hey Pyro, you know why that circle's out there?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we got the ads.
You realize that happened last time and I wasn't even over there?
It's based on where
Slush
people
flood.
are, dude.
You had to be gripped in. You were definitely over there.
Take the ad.
Sarah.
I'll go far. I'll go far. You are at the double soak. You're at the double
Oh
soak.
my god, I'm standing where I need to be. Somebody just go.
Swap.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
So
There's the ads. Good. Dead. And that's that. Might as well just miss those. Wipe it up.
can't hunters immune this thing?
Yep.
Yep.
With what, turtle?
Yep.
Yep.
Pretty sure I asked somebody that and they said no, but okay.
You asked me that, and I said I don't know.
Yeah, turn up before the second set of ads, and we can skip it.
Yeah, you don't wait until you're targeted by it. We have a week for it that tells you when you need to immune by.
Can you,
Somebody can
drop
share
it?
that, please.
I forgot what it was called.
I don't have an immunity, so I never imported it.
It's in the raid strategy channel.
I'll get it too
Right
then. Let me see.
2 posts above Sarah's pictures. Cast
Use
to
immunity.
immune on Lady Inerva Darkvein.
I linked it.
Links them.
What is the name of this bouncing look around for circles one?
Bottled
Bottled
anima?
Anima?
Okay. Because they are right on top of each other, by the way.
Oh, are they really?
Yep.
I mean, they shouldn't be happening at the same time, so...
Oh, that's true. You're probably right, actually, yeah. I don't need that one, though. Actually, no, this is just in the dead center of the screen.
Yeah, please, everybody stack tighter.
Whoa.
So many people seem to be hedging left. just make things more complicated.
Yep, you definitely want to stack for the beginning, especially.
A good frame of reference is stay on the green carpet.
All right. Learning a lot here tonight, guys. So it's pretty good. Eat up. We had that one crazy pull. It always happens, you know. You get a little overconfident, and then we have to go backwards for a while. So no big deal. We're just trying to get back there one more time tonight, all right? So we could see what the end of the fight looks like.
Yeah, how do we get 11% and then put Vantis on and then...
It's
and
because
then never get past 25.
it's just it's because that's Okay, here's a raid check.
I think Jix's dodge mechanics drawing will solve our problems.
Well, maybe.
I could link it if you want.
I don't think it's more like get in mechanics this fight,
Yeah,
right?
we want to sit in mechanics.
Yeah, you're right. Do the opposite of this draw.
All right, here we go.
Soak.
Aquatic supervisor.
Nobody be left to this blue mark.
I'm staying on blue if you are ranged right now.
Yeah, there's a soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the ads. Soak. Lines.
That's a double.
Yeah, the one right in the melee. I always walk right by it. Soaks here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak.
That's the immunity there. Good.
We move after these ads, right?
After they die. Yeah. Soak, guys. Soak, 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 soak.
Soak, soak.
One in melee there, yep.
I'm on.
Good.
Whenever this ad does, move.
Go, go, go.
Okay, there's just soaks. I think it's double here.
Hey.
Not
double yet.
Good link. There's lines coming.
Rally.
Soak, soak, soak. These are
I got this one by ad. I got.
These are gonna be double.
Yep, you're ready.
Yep.
Group up again. Over by purple. Don't be out in BFE.
Lines incoming. You ready? Purple's the double. Purple's the double.
Double, keep going further out, further out. There we go.
4, 3,
Soak, soak, soak.
I got this one.
Double, 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 double.
Adds. Cities.
Melee. Beam.
Someone died.
Velocity
Got a
died,
on
yeah.
Velocity and then got Rios.
What's up?
Yeah, it just came up.
Take the ad match.
Well, as soon as you.
Yeah, see, and that he went out there at low health. Nobody's in range of him to heal him. That's gonna happen every pull. So I don't know what's going on with this fight. Honestly, this is the really strange strategy.
That's not what happened. I was in range to heal him. I was healing him, but he had the dot on him. He took a lot of damage, so he died instantly.
He was very low when he got the mechanic. I saw that happen for sure.
He was low, but I was in range and I was trying to heal him.
No, okay,
You
sure.
also got to keep in mind that that last set is where they start having the revolving lines, and if you walk through that, you're pretty much one shot. So slow is definitely key on those last ones.
Stick with me. You know him.
Like the first sets where we just run blindly to them, great, that's fine. But the last set, they're gonna have the revolving lines of doom, and you can't touch those.
You cannot go through those. Yeah, in case anybody's confused, you cannot walk through those.
Yeah, Velocity took
I have a comment to make to Pyro. Two things. One,
3 ticks of that line.
so Pyro, one, before the circles come out is when you need to use your immune. You immuned after it came out that time. And two, you might want to set up a macro to take off your turtle after they come out because you sat in your full turtle length, which is just losing DPS.
Yep, make sure you get the weak core if you don't have it. Here's food.
Or just like right click it from your buffs.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, click the flask off. I've done that before.
You can also just macro it to the button like.
I don't think you even need a macro anymore. I think if you press the spell,
Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I think they
you
fixed
press
that.
the
If you
spell a
just press
second
turtle
time,
in-
it just removes it now. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Pyro, that weak aura they linked will give you pretty much a countdown.
Yeah, I did that, and then it said this is use immunity, and I popped it, and it's like, oh, okay.
You
They'll
popped
say
it a little late.
So the countdown is
No.
not to use the immunity on 0. It's use the immunity now.
Yeah.
The thing
That's
is incoming.
the
So if
remaining
you're
time
using
you
it when
have
the bar
to
is
use
not there. It's too late. You have
Yeah.
to use it as the red is going down. Otherwise, it's too late.
Yeah, the first time I used it as the red was going down, and then
So, heat up, right check coming. It's really not like the immunity thing is great and all, but we got bigger problems.
Yeah, we're doing great. Just got to work out the kinks. Maybe we should go to Kinko's.
Chinkos, yeah.
Should go to pop copy.
Oh no, pop copy, please.
Good work, guys. Here we go.
Full moon.
Soak, soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Immunity down.
Wait for a second.
Yeah, soak, soak, soak.
Here's the beams.
Sarah.
I'm
I'm very confused.
See, again, you guys are trying to do... You're going to the wrong orientation, guys. Please, identify it before you leave.
So
Big boss.
To the same side, and I had 3 on my side, so I was trying to get one of them to come around.
Move soak. And anima soon, or add soon, I mean. There it
Go
is.
back to
Community.
Back to blue, back
Good, no ads.
good job, guys.
Thanks,
Look at,
OMC.
look at Pyro and his turtle. Got a boy.
Okay, soaks, guys.
Probably should move the boss then.
I guess, yeah, I forgot.
We get
We didn't...
another round of mechanics first. Before we do that.
Should I now go?
Star
wait
gets
for-
2, Star gets
say
2,
what?
Star gets 2.
Wait for one more soak. That'll leave
Okay, there it
double
is.
soak.
Now go, yeah.
You take it, take it, take it.
Four,
Ads incoming.
1.
Soak.
I got the one by boss.
Bounce.
Lines,
True.
lines.
You
Yep,
almost
get out of there.
wiped us. You almost wiped us.
Yeah, there was 2 by boss.
Oh, my bad.
We about just walked out of it.
Trek's dead. It's a wipe.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
Would you run through the beams?
Running through the red.
No ads though. Oh my god. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him.
What, no ads again?
Yes. We doing it, baby.
Yeah, it targeted me both times we didn't have sets of ads. You can still see who it targets if it targets you.
You know
Nice.
what really sucks about that is how having all 3 miss actually fucks me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Why? Because you're saving CDs for it?
No.
Yeah, dude, he's just
So-
waiting to bad.
No. Spinning crane kick stacks are based off of me hitting an individual new target, so I can keep 6 stacks up, so my Dance of Chi-Ji procs are huge and are the hardest hitting ability I have, but if we don't get, like, any ads, I can't keep it up.
Yeah, I'd rather have 3
Yeah,
sets
but
of
if
ads
there's
than a
no
huge
ads,
focus
don't you
boss.
not have to use spinning crane kick at all? And just do more super
My
things?
talent is for a random proc of spinning crane kick for free.
Don't sell yourself, Troy. You got a lot of talents.
I legit just realized that the weak where I use for the soaking tells me if it's a double or not.
Oh, yeah, good.
It has like a little 2 in the corner, and I didn't
Aw,
notice
2.
this entire time.
Oh my god, Sarah.
There's triangles and now 1 plus 1.
33 pulls in and you finally notice this.
Yeah.
Watch the math teacher. You should tutor.
Yeah.
I think Morgan has about
I'm the
7.
math teacher.
About Sarah, she might not have also.
Alright, good.
What'd you say, Vic?
Feels good.
7
So
talents.
if I don't get the lines mechanic, I'll try and call out which marker has the double. But just try. as
Nah,
fast as you can.
don't even try to do that. It's just gonna be way too confusing.
So when we move to green, can the range try to be over by the tanks?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Draw more of those that way. I mean, people who need to be ready to go to the middle can hedge a little bit, but if we can just like avoid dropping them directly on the green marker and like near that lock gate and shit, because we're cutting ourselves off really badly.
If you
Yeah.
Go by the railing. It's like really bad.
Yeah, and it's cool. There's like great view. You can see the anima thing. The stairs go back down a Hungering Devourer.
Really pretty.
Don't accidentally take a sip of the anima.
We should do that. Don't worry.
That's for the after party when we kill the boss.
Oh yeah. All right. Doing pretty good. Just got to get through the whole fight. Basically, you know, if we got to the enrage about 5 or 6 times, we'd feel really comfortable with this, you know. So let's just try to get there. Obviously, it's a lot going on. So here we go.
Lines incoming.
There's soak.
Unity.
Soak, soak.
Take the ad.
Okay.
Take boss.
So.
Soak right there. Couple by melee. Go.
Unity. I used it on the first one.
Here's the soak, guys. No tank ad, so that's nice.
Far, far. Pyro your 2, pyro your 2, pyro your 2. Gotta move boss.
Yeah, let's go.
On the carpet.
Just like Frank.
Don't be out.
Come on, guys,
too
over
far,
here by the
Get
tanks.
'em.
Yep, I'll ranged move over here, guys.
Right.
Get it by those canisters.
The anima tanks,
Soak,
not our
soak,
raid
soak.
team.
It's a double, it's a double, it's a double.
Yep. Get to mid.
Honestly, the people that are doing the double should just stack with melee. Guys.
Immunities.
I
It's a
got
double,
this.
this is a double.
Take ad.
It's over here. It's over by green. By green.
That sucked. Had to go in a fucking puddle to get it.
Boss, you give it.
Got it.
There is no redemption for your sins.
This is the scary one. Be careful, be careful.
Big heal. You good now?
Ads.
Soak.
Soak, soak.
Soak,
It's a
soak,
double,
soak.
it's a double, it's a double, it's a double.
Help over here. Oh!
Your sins will undo your ally.
Second pot, 10 seconds.
Care on these, care.
Second
Sorry,
pot.
it's alright, it's alright. Don't use the second pot.
Lit. Feels good to get that far, obviously. Much better in that third phase. A lot better in that third phase.
At what point are we vacating that side of the room? Because I feel like we're just like scrambling in the worst part of the fight with shit everywhere on the ground.
Yeah, not exactly sure. Just moving
we're
when
still
it's
cutting ourselves off like ridiculously
I know we are,
bad.
but it's just like at that point it was full anyway. Like if we'd moved before that last set of beams, like wherever we needed to where we had clear space, then probably a few of those people who died just from the ticking damage of the shit as they walked over it would have lived, because it's like 10k.
Yeah, it's probably just best every time a soak happens, we just make a big move. That's probably what we should do every time. If we could be aware of that, that'd be great.
We do have the whole room to use too, and we are only halfway through, and we had them at what, 15%?
Yeah, I think like the previous set
It's
of
true.
canisters, it would have been every 2 kind of thing, like every 2 double soaks.
I've just never really seen anybody use the whole room, so I don't know exactly if there's a reason not to, but
It's just like that's the worst part of the fight, and having people have to try and like weave in between the shit is not.
yeah, I agreed, yep. Good though, pretty good, getting there consistently. We do that every pull, we'll be ready to kill it.
Yes, that works perfectly though, because that set of beams, as long as I don't get it, otherwise I'll use it right afterward. I'll have my Divine Hymn, and then I've got like less than 20 seconds left for salvation, and then I'll just, if I have to, I can just die and use Angel Form at the end. So if we like have anything that other healers can do to just like put more damage into the boss at that point, which it should stabilize us after all the disaster.
Alright, right check, here we go. Good pulls, guys. Let's get a couple more here. Still got plenty of time. So I guess it's a short fight. We're very pull dense tonight.
That's a really good porn name.
Pull dense. That is a good one. It's like 6 and some. Depending on how you do the first phase and how long you can survive after the enrage. I think Morgan linked at what, 6 minute 50 second or something.
Yeah, it's like the longest one recorded was like 6:52, and then somebody else must have killed it since then, because there's like a 7:04 or some shit.
That's just because once you survive that bit at the end, then you can.
Yeah, there's nothing else going on. Yeah, if you had everybody survive, you can just keep going.
Lines incoming. I'll go far. Star year 2. Star year 2.
So.
Four, three, two, one.
Immunity.
Boss.
Yeah, we do not want to use an immunity there, guys. We want to be using it on the second set. We're supposed to be skipping that set.
Sorry.
Soaks.
Dead.
More soaks.
There's one right in melee care.
Yeah, I got it. Now we'll have the ads coming soon. Actually, one more soak first.
4, 3, 2.
There's that soak. There's the immunity. One ad, good. You could also spell reflect that, by the way. I should have mentioned that.
Does the ad spawn for us?
No, this doesn't spawn.
Chip.
Lines are out.
You're moving.
Not yet. Wait for another set of bottles.
Range, try to hug the puddles we just went past.
There's double jumps here, guys.
So once the first set of circles goes down, we can start, like the people who aren't soaking those can start heading towards the middle to soak the others.
I'll go too. I'll go too.
We'll be over there.
Can you drop so you can hit the floor?
Swipe it up.
It's not.
Both people are dead. 2 of the 3 people are dead.
Vic's the only one that's not connecting his.
Moves.
Same in that situation, he could have raised Vic.
Nah, it's over. If we have a death there, it's over. We need every single person alive to make this DPS check.
Here, Vic, you got the animal up there. That's what says who killed you.
Yeah, I see that now. The orb spawned like on me, so I just had the dot before I even had the arrow on me. And I had the shared suffering, just like every single thing.
Kate up.
The dots from the line, Rusty. Nobody should be getting hit by it if we do everything right.
Yeah, we take 2,500 damage per second until those things are connected.
Well, that's not like I don't think that's what you mean.
Is he talking about the tank one?
There's a debuff. Usually when he says dot, he means debuff. It's like you share damage with the other 2 people that have it, but it's like on the raid frames by default.
Yeah, it's called shared suffering.
Sorry, did somebody say Dolly and Dot? I got you.
Yeah, so.
Alright. Good pulls, guys. Let's get some more raid check coming. I would say for the most part, 19 out of 20 of us doing really well. Rick's still struggling a bit, but he'll get there, and once he does, we'll kill it.
I'm working on it, guys. I'll look up the fight eventually.
Great. So
His class really.
Yo, did you really change your name to Sign in details, or is that shit just glitching for me?
It's glitching for you.
Okay.
You know that's stupid.
Naya had the same issue. It showed her name on top of mine.
People.
Okay, miss.
Yeah, don't call for the immunes on the first set.
Yeah, I guess we just don't have the right like comp or something, but ideally we wouldn't have that set with lust and everything. We'd kill it before it spawned, but that's not happening, so it's fine. It's not really stopping us from doing anything.
Are the first ads for sure 1.5 minutes into it?
The first ads, I guess I don't know. I don't know exactly when they spawn, but okay. Let's wait. Who's not ready? KMS.
I want to try to vanish it.
What's the extra plugin for the covenants for details?
It's a add-on.
Oh, I got it. Detail Scout Covenant.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Rick is trolling me, man.
All right, here we go, guys.
Detail doesn't lie, bro.
All don't lie.
Yeah. Lines incoming.
Soak's here.
Soak.
Four, three, two, one.
Take the.
Soak, guys.
Nerve skull.
Interrupt.
Another soak.
Four, three, two, one.
And immune now. Soak, soak, soak right after this.
Use a sad dies move.
Another soak, guys.
Hug the puddles. Probably don't need to go all the way to green. Range hug the
There's
breach
soak.
puddles.
Heal me. Purple, you're due. Oh, I totally vanished that. Okay, I'm gone.
Take the.
It's over. Whip it up.
And all that. Got that vanish, got that save, got that guardian spirit on Rusty, and then we just don't soak.
Yeah, that's the fight. Really would be great if you guys could call out the double soak part. As soon as somebody soaks in melee, just say it. Just say it's happened so people know to run to middle, just in case. I just can't tell. It's just so hard to see. I'm trying to soak, and I can't even tell where the fucking circles are because there's so much shit on the ground.
It's like the cleanest pull up until that point.
It's fine. I'll just call when I'm moving to middle. I'm
Great.
pre-move to middle every time, and I'll just call it when I do.
Cool.
I mean,
We're all
Simon
in
was
agreement
pumping it.
that
He was
I
top
vanished
2
that one,
DPS.
though?
No, I think you're just imagining things.
Dude, 2 signs definitely
Two
make a
top,
right.
top 2. That's funny.
2 wrongs don't make her right, and then that means you were wrong. So no.
Almost identical in damage too.
Why don't we get Kame as a switch too? Alright, eat up.
Rusty, we're not fighting Anixia. Please don't get it confused.
Deep breaths, Jesus. We're doing good. I don't feel stressed at all. I mean, this is such a weird encounter. There's not any like crazy mechanical things that we still haven't seen. Like it's just about execution. It's a tough thing to do for 4 hours, but I think we've done really well. I mean, the damage is going to come. Hopefully, we're still pretty short on that front, but the actual mechanical, you know, I feel like it's a good rhythm. You guys have the rhythm down. It took a lot less trouble. I thought we were going to be wiping at those beams like for hours and hours. It's gone well. And there's times it feels even generous. Like I see people not in great spots, but it still counts. So not bad. Just got to get to the end. All right, recheck for the pull. We got about.
Drop a third cauldron.
I don't know. People asked. I asked if people needed them, and nobody ever said anything. That was a long time ago.
You
So.
got 15 minutes on mine.
Okay, I'll drop the cauldron now then. I guess we just, yeah, because we just started late. That's what caused all the confusion. That's right. We started super late, actually, right? Because we didn't even have 19. We only had 19 for the first 30 minutes, and then we didn't even drop everything until we got a good couple pulls. All right. Anyway, here we go.
Rusty, it's not Anixia.
Lines. Also double. Go far. Purple.
There's soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, literally can't even identify we're there.
Take the ad.
Star your 2. Sweet. No. Tricky went to the end.
4,
Stop using that.
3, 1.
I can't.
Soak, guys, soak. Unity here. 1, good. Hopefully it's a DPS one.
It is. It even her thing even says it.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty nice.
Small ad. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I gotta go far. I'll go far. I'll go far.
So next soak and then we move boss.
Circle your 2. Circle your 2.
15-ish seconds.
Also,
there's
just
soak.
never mind. You're good.
Stay about right here.
We are now in the 2 soak phase.
Coming for you, sign, and sign.
I'm not signed. Oh, dang it. Didn't work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the soaks,
Soak.
guys. Let me get this one here. I got mine.
Head to middle.
It's a double. Randy Moss, going long.
Straight dash him.
Circle your 2. Circle your 2.
Watch Rick. No.
There's ads.
It's gonna die all the way out there.
Huh.
How? Oh.
He
Because
had
I
it and
died
died.
before I moved it in.
That's fine. Just swipe it up.
Rip. Rip. Rick, you fucked me.
He was like, I just popped my CDs.
Would you die to
Yeah,
the
everything
beams?
Oh yeah, I just died having the beam. I even had 20% damage reduction up.
Dude, it was crazy. He ran through every single pool of red.
That's not
to get to
true.
his spot.
Was that Sign or Signer did that?
He was
I
even
think it was
stuttered
I clearly was Sign's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yes.
He didn't. Nobody healed him for 10 seconds.
While he was running through the stuff, of course.
Yeah. And then this thing took over and his little cheat death bullshit. Or, I guess it's not a cheat because you still die, but.
Yeah, I feel like
Extend death.
that's gonna happen a lot. It's a tough fight.
Well, you did get a wild. You did get a wild, bro.
Wow, that's pretty big. It's gonna keep him up here.
Cloudburst
that's
healed
big.
you for 500.
None of these
Holy
things are targeted,
moly.
unfortunately.
How does a Cloudburst only hit for 500? Should be so
Yeah,
much
you know,
Between 20 people.
Told you that shit sucks.
That's
I
everybody.
think when you're a
35.
DPS, Cloudburst doesn't hit as hard, so maybe, I don't know, Rick should
Nah,
heal more. or
eat up.
something. Or maybe I should say
I
Sign
mean,
should heal
once,
more.
once again,
You heal plenty with your trinket, man. Don't do
once
that.
again,
I refuse to wear that ever again.
once again, that person that died took half their health and damage from Animal Web, which is avoidable.
Richard. It's an animal.
Hey, Stein, do you want a deadly on your main hand though? For
It's
Ridge?
the
It's
little
really deadly.
beams that cross between the things.
Oh, yeah. He said you gotta pretend to be the girl from Resident Evil in the scene where she's dodging the lasers.
Exactly.
Damn, I might actually switch back to file.
Yeah, please.
Please, oh, if you have a file, put it on.
No,
I
because
know it's hard
I
to see
have
when everything is fucking red,
Dreadfire
but
and
that,
Chick's
that
wet.
literally kills everybody.
Alright, eat up, guys. Let's go. We got 30 minutes left. Getting a little too loose right now, so let's get some pulls here. We gotta pay attention. These beams and shit causing way too many deaths, alright? So please make sure you're paying attention to these mechanics. This is gonna be way harder at the end of the fight to deal with, so at this point, it's just not something that should be happening in this early in the fight,
Just
alright?
be aware that later in the fight there, you have to go around the orbs. You can't just, cut
Yeah.
directly through the middle of them. They will be connected by a beam, and it will fuck you up.
I've watched a lot of people do it tonight. I don't know how they're not dying, honestly. I see people run right through the center of all of that shit, and that's not how you do this mechanic, okay? Here we go.
Don't even do it in the early phases. It's a bad habit.
I was like, whoa, Metro top damn.
Yeah. There's soaks. It's the easiest soak in the game. Wipe it up.
Holy shit.
That's a wipe. Feels bad. Just die.
Jump off. Oh, I can't.
No safety net.
There's no way to get out. Just die, guys. Stack up on these things.
Let's go off. Crap, bro.
Let me take a look at what monks are running.
Well, that's. I mean, I looked at the Warcraft logs and shit. There's a combination of a lot of shit. A lot of people are using Stone Legion.
People just might not have putrefaction though, because that thing is like not rivaled by anything for single target other than maybe Dreadfire Vessel.
Right, but Dreadfire and Stone Legion are like both really good trinkets for single target and cleave, which
What
you
the
have.
fuck?
Like me wearing it would also buff Direct Pyro and Metro, so.
Is by itself it's like 2% damage, and Putrefaction's usually about 5 to 6% single target.
Probably do Stone Legion and Putrefaction, or Stone Legion and Skulkers if you have it. Looks
I
like
don't have-
Skulkers is actually doing more damage than
I don't have
Big Daddy.
Skulkers, so.
Big Daddy Denathi. Then maybe Stone Legion and File. I think that'll be good.
I don't know. I fucked with them all night, so I like haven't gotten a consensus really.
Fucking settled on Decant or Putrefaction. 'cause I don't have
Honestly,
fucking
they
DPS
just
trigger.
seem pretty similar.
Just noticed that those little ooze ads are actually warriors. Did you notice that?
Oh yeah.
So they just cast Condemn over and over.
Ah, Condemn, I get it.
That's why Warriors only pick that fucking Covenant. Makes sense now.
Speaking of, yeah, just make sure if you get the ad, you spell reflected. It won't spawn an ad. Same thing as the actual immunity situation.
Hold on a second.
No, it does not fight for us.
We need to help Drek get this legendary that gives Spell Reflect to his entire party. Because that seems ridiculous, just saying.
I don't think it would work that way, but maybe.
It does.
Well,
It
yeah,
applies
yeah,
to your
no,
party.
It would work that way.
It's not the same.
It literally does, and it lasts like 100% or 200% longer.
It does work the same way.
Okay,
It
sir.
Just give Spell Reflect to 4
Yeah,
other people.
I'm running back. I had to repair.
That was just party one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
don't
put everybody else that's like doesn't
Have an
immunity.
immunity in his party, we now have 5 more immunities.
Yeah, and Spell Reflect is what, like a fucking 25-second cooldown? So it's like every single ad set is a chance that 5 people just don't get it.
Okay, recheck coming.
Pretty poggers.
Hey, Jack, I hope you like Torghast, man.
Sounds like we need to recruit 3 more warriors.
Right? And just have one in each party and just everybody gets Spell Reflect, no mechanics. GG's.
Alright, here we go.
Blizzard would never put only one warrior want the raid, so they would never fucking stack.
That's why they did that. They made warriors not good this tier because of that legendary.
Hope you're 2.
So
Big soak there. Missing one right
Hit it.
now. Thank you.
2, 1.
Dude, her hitbox is huge. You can literally stand outside this and still hit her.
standing inside of it. Only thing I can use the reliably proc karma.
I'll soon get out when you.
Interrupt X.
No, Metro's gonna die, Big.
No, I'm good. I got a vamp up.
Star year 2 or
There's the add immunity. Okay, we got only one. Bring it in. Soak, 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 soak.
Star year 2, star purples 2.
Sucks.
Being smashed our links. You have the health thing.
Okay, next suck we leave. Or no, we still haven't had the ads yet, right? Or no, we have.
I'd say that trinket choice
Bottles
worked
coming
out
up.
pretty well. Double, 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 double.
Link. One in melee, one in melee, one in melee.
Rally.
Vic's dead.
The double over purple.
Vic's
is-
dead. We have B-res, he can
Yeah, release it and get out. Get back up, please.
Just blinked into the fucking thing.
Soak. It's a
Swipe it.
double, it's a double. Oh, never mind.
Red Baruni.
Am I the only one who feels like we just, like, I don't know where we're supposed to be standing, like we're moving at different times, and I end up, like, boxed into a corner, getting knocked back into where the orb spawned and dying instantly.
Yeah, I mean you get hit in God knows what direction automatically.
What chooses that direction?
It's away from the boss.
Your relation to the boss.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're like, we're
Can
like
we
not
just-
moved yet, and
Can we just put a portal from blue to over on the like ledge where green is? When we do move as a big group, range can just click the portal and
I
move
can
across.
teleport. I just don't know where we're supposed to be. I feel like I'm just like in the middle. Like, are we going? Are we not going? Are we here? Are we there?
Yeah, I'm trying not to move it as much because at the end is getting so messy that I feel like we need as much space as we can. But yeah, just try to keep your back to the edge of the wall, I guess, and then that won't happen.
That's just that. Okay, I don't know. Right there, like that's the same one that kills me every single time this happens. It's the one that spawns like close to the stage, and if it's that pattern, I lose every time if I'm standing there, where like all the ranged are standing.
What would you
Yeah,
suggest
if-
we change?
Are you soaking before you got the lines or no?
I mean, I wasn't at full health, but I'm just saying it's like I got the web on me, so I'm done.
Oh, I see. You got shot through the web with the mechanic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It spawned underneath me as I got knocked through it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird encounter, honestly.
It's only when it's that pattern and it's only in that time. So it's like if you're the person chosen and you get knocked back into that particular orb, that pattern, that one spawn of the fight, then you just die. So I don't know if we just play and hope that it doesn't happen that way, but it's just kind of shitty.
You just have to pay like very special attention to the ranged players that soak, because if they get lines right after, they're pretty much gonna die.
Okay, let's get a couple more, guys. We did really well tonight. Let's get maybe one more good one, and we'll be really happy.
But yeah, there's the shit on the ground, the shared health pool bullshit that almost killed me, and then there's literally like 4 things that can possibly tick you out if you're soaking the lines. So just gotta.
How do you know who you're sharing with?
It literally targets like 5 or 6 people. Like I noticed it was me, Smash, I think Blink, you, like all of us had the dot. I don't know exactly like what it does, but I know that
It
we do share
links
health.
2 targets together and link targets and any other player between them take damage, like 1700 damage every half second.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Yeah, because I can see when I'm linked with people, but I don't know. I'm like, who am I even linked with? Like,
The other people who have the debuff.
oh.
Okay, recheck one more time. We have pyro.
Hey,
What's going
Smash,
on?
your mic is off.
Yeah, you're just typing like crazy, Morgan.
Sorry, I must have stuck open.
Is that rage typing more green?
Just normal mechanical keyboard tap.
I was telling him how I was on pace for a rank 2 parse in the world, Apple. And then we died.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay.
You want to tell you what the rank 1 parse is for Windwalker?
7.
Get my burst. Oh, there you go.
I wish I got PI'd.
Link. I don't get PI.
Me too.
Here comes the beams, guys.
Orange is 2. Here it is.
2, 1.
Oh, so close. So. Swap. Stars 2, stars 2. Swap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One in melee.
One in melee.
Ads coming soon.
Immunity.
Here we got 2. Is it tank one? Do we know? Yes.
Okay, there's one right in melee. I'll go
Pick the
far and
ball.
get 2. I got 2.
There's one in melee.
Soak, guys. Big soaks here.
One in melee.
Move.
So combo range, come backs to the canisters there. Here comes soaks.
This is a single.
Up against the wall, the railing.
Oh no, just kidding. It's a double. Oh.
Yeah.
And
The
I
weak
said
aura,
a
the weak
single.
aura said single. The weak aura said single. We wanna sing just a little tingle. Oh, nice, dude. My dot on the boss put me above smashed. That's awesome.
Yeah. Fuck you. It does the same damage on details, so. It's alphabetical, because we had the exact same damage.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, Rusty, when it went out beforehand, it was below 66, and then, like, made that mechanic, it switched. I didn't know it was dynamic.
Yeah, the weak aura literally said that it was a single soak, so I second.
Yeah, the weak core is not what you should look at, frankly. The thing on the screen tells you what kind of bottle she's breaking, and that's actually the name of it. So the weak core is probably just only able to see how much pool the fucking canister has. So if that happens, it's going to be wrong every time. But yeah, you can actually tell based on the name. I just didn't want to override you because I thought maybe I was missing something. Either way. Eat up last pull here. I think it's fair to say that if we're in that part of the room, we're going to have double. And if we don't, then it's just a benefit. I guess if we immuned more ads, we'd probably have a more likelihood of that happening, but...
Or if we just skip the first set.
Yeah, that would. It wouldn't help as much as you think. The first set would just help us get through to the second set quicker. So, I don't know if Ideally, we'd skip the first set and then immune
Also,
all the
we're doing
second
the
set.
boss, though, were we not? Like, if we skip the first set of ads, we'd have so much more tunnel on the boss because
Right,
that's
that's
definitely
You'd
brought
think
away
so,
from the
but
boss.
these ads are really not. They're not lasting very long.
Sure, but even if it's only 1%, like that's 1% off during the in range or at the
I
end of
agree.
the fight.
Anyway, the second set is the one that if we had no ads there, it would be really, really big. Because that's when everybody's using their 2-minute Cs again.
Do both of them. Fucking call it a day.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. If we
First
skip,
one
that's what should be happening, guys. So, you know, this is not happening. I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys are playing fucking meme specs with shit covenants. I don't know what to tell you. That's life, okay? We're gonna have a lot of trouble in this raid. It's not a problem, but that's what life looks like now, okay? So we have some problems with damage. It's not gonna stop us from killing this boss. We just need to pay attention to the actual mechanics. That's it, okay? We get to the enrage 10, 15 times in a row, we'll know where we're at.
The enrage, guys. Let's do that.
Okay, here we go.
Game just crashed.
I don't double overlap some.
Take the
What's up, guys? Thank you. Here's the immunity. Slur the shit
Gas
all
went
over here.
off.
Okay, that's it. Just wipe it up. Okay, I think we learned a lot about this fight. I feel like we did well on the fly, a lot better than I expected to. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. We've been making jokes about something that happened in fucking a boss from Mop all the time with the guy who just never learned an encounter mechanic, and he literally, if he ever got it, it was going to be a wipe. That didn't happen with this group. We actually had everybody learned it, a couple slower than others, but it doesn't matter. You all figured it out by the end, so it's really good. That's a harder set of things to happen than you think, so we just need to get maybe a little luckier, and obviously probably still need more damage, but that's fine. Next week we'll come back, clear it all again, see what's going on, but hopefully we can get there on Tuesday maybe and start getting some good pulls. But it was a great work this week, guys, especially considering yesterday we had the lag and shit. We still cleared everything in record time, so really good. Nothing to be dejected about. It's a tough fight, and we'll get it hopefully next week there, so good work.
KT re-clear in one pull, not bad.
That helps.
Any clothies want to pug a heroic Zymox and give me the belt, please?
Good luck with that.
Fuck, I'm so glad I'm not coffee right now.
Did you see what Jujux?
Bro, I
What's a
have a
cloth one?
200 belt. I need to get rid of this belt so bad.